Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Persona 3 Reload, and a special early hello to Inner Productions. Inner, I hope that you've had a great weekend and an awesome start to the work week as well, or an awesome Monday at least. Let's jump into load game, because not everybody is keeping the same schedule. Neither are we, because now we have just finished up our schedule in Tartarus, and we have reached the next border floor. So if we take a quick look here at our stats, we'll see that Sama-chan is level 51, and everybody else is in the mid to high 40s. Shinjiro isn't up quite as high as he might be. Junpei's at 45. Mitsuru, I guess, is 44. That's not like I don't like those characters. It's just I feel like we're actually really, really well leveled for like what we're meant to do next. And we will be back for sure, because we know that people will wander into Tartarus. There'll be more to do. And just not any more to do today. So we're going to leave here.
Oh, hello.
Yes, we're going to call it quits for tonight. And I think we're a good, 23 days away from the next full moon. So we've got a stretch to land here. Morning. So there's something bothering me lately. Why did Aragaki-senpai suddenly decide to come back? I'm not sure. Wait, do we know? Well, Sama doesn't know, so he doesn't know. Do we know? I'll have to think about it. Hello to Kaz!
Yeah.
Well, he looks scary, but he doesn't seem like the type who'd rejoin just because he likes to fight. Kaz, I hope you also had a great weekend and an okay Monday. My Monday was... you guys hear this a lot. Very busy. Oh, no. My Monday just got worse. Hello, class. I'm not going to try to say that. Are you ready? Then let's begin. Today, we'll discuss the magic of the Renaissance era. I just remember that Kaz was here literally the last time that this guy was jawing on forever. Oh my god. Poor Kaz. He's going to think the whole game is this dude. The Renaissance was a time when the arts and the sciences enjoyed a strong resurgence in Europe. Of course, it's had a profound influence on magic. Although it may be more accurate to say the two studies helped improve one another, as to why the Renaissance helped us to further magic, practitioners had finally nailed down a way to escape the rule of the church. By practicing the teachings of previously inaccessible sects, knowledge of magic flourished, possibly like never before. The Renaissance also brought about the revival of ancient Greek and Roman literature. Magical texts such as the Hermetica received all new translations and increased study. Philosophy, natural history, alchemy, astrology. This book is filled with a wide range of subjects. Some even consider it the Bible of magic. Just as science and astronomy have made strides in the modern day, so too has the art of magic. You can see this in the emergence of one of the great magicians of all history, one who put the knowledge of the Renaissance into application. John Dee was a professor who advised the Queen of England, but with the magical knowledge he uncovered, he was able to communicate with angels. Can you imagine sitting in a class and listening to this guy? Can you imagine? Is this on the test that this guy could talk to angels? Of course, there was also Hohenheim, a doctor who traveled across Europe. He became known as Paracelsus, a renowned physician and alchemist. Granted, the magician's life wasn't an easy one back then. People thought you were full of shit for some reason. But anyway, both men dealt with great amounts of persecution in their lives. Are you still listening? Even your astral selves need to pay attention. Here's a test to see if you were paying attention. Get it wrong and your house will be permanently haunted. There's that phrase again. Who to pick this time? I choose thee, Chakariku. Which book helped further the art of magic during the Renaissance? This, because I remember it. It wasn't called these things. Patikan, thank you so much for the raid. Hello to everybody raiding over. We are raiding this very annoying guy, so hopefully it'll be over very soon. How was Tales of Zertria? Zhao. I really want to call it Zhao because I can remember that part. Correct! Enjoy sleeping in your peaceful home tonight. During the Renaissance, magic had a surprisingly strong influence on the church-ruled society. Several magicians were even involved in the core part of the Renaissance, the religious revolution. I answered correctly. Everyone in class is looking at me with respect. Oh, there we go. Yes, Tales of Kenzera. We have to get Sama-chan's stats up. I think one of our goals for this episode should be we need to get him up to 6 in something. Okay, so we have people to hang out with, and also we want to duplicate our card. Oh, he finished it. Patikin finished the whole game. Really fun. I wonder what Chidor is doing right now. I wish I could see her more often. I heard a rumor that you went to Kirijo-san's vacation home. Not only that, but Takaba, Yamagishi, and Aigis were there too. And the best part is that the rumor they were all wearing bathing suits. Is that true? I mean, yes, we were at the beach. Like, we don't want it to seem like they were just sitting inside the whole time, but this dude is so fucking weird. No way, are you serious? Wait, don't say anymore, I can't take it. Why? Why are you so damn lucky? Princess Casey, thank you so much for the raid. How was... Wait, because I was looking in. Princess Casey was playing... Oh, hold on, I'm facing the wrong way. Oh no, I don't remember. Well, hold on, let's find out. Let's do a shout out for Princess Casey 91. Stardew Valley. Oh, I was way off. I thought it was more Dragon Age. I can feel my mind start to wander. We can harvest it tomorrow. Okay, that's very cool. How was Stardew Valley? I know the big patch just came out relatively recently, 1.6. All right. Because... Oh, you guys, let's go to the nurse. I always forget to go to the nurse after we go to Tartarus. Culture festival this, culture festival that. Everyone just loves the culture festival. But not me, dude. I think it's a waste of time. I hope there's a typhoon or something so they'll have to cancel it. Maybe that's a bit much, huh? And hello to Maxine! Now Maxine is here twice. We are happy for every instance, Maxine. I hope that your weekend went well and your Monday has gone well. Also, Patikin says that he's starting Assassin's Creed Mirage tomorrow. I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. We played that earlier. I've never gone up this staircase, I feel like. Well, whatever. Yeah, we know Mitsuru is too cool to walk home from school with us. It's the nurse's office. Good mood. Here a supplementary lesson. So we've never gone in for a lesson. Do I remember correctly? Does that takes time though, doesn't it? I don't really want to do that. Let's go in for no reason. Oh, hello to Asperby. Oh god, this guy again. I mean, I came in here for a reason. What brings you to the nurse's office? Now, what do we have here? You seem rather tired. A wound, virus, curse, or maybe love? This is the perfect opportunity to test my new concoction. Well then. Try this. Mugwort, poison carrot, henbane, jujube, rabbit's foot, etc., etc. Even Hasukan's finest alchemist would be astonished by these ingredients. Right. Yeah, just drink it. Yes. More courage. Down the strange medicine. Nothing has changed. Well done. You've emptied your cup. Because I think that's like a courage point for us, yeah?
Okay, then.
Oh, Asperby is thinking that she'll finish Mirage tomorrow. Yeah, it is a Mirage, unlike some of the more recent Assassin's Creed games, is a pretty tightly paced experience. For anybody like watching later on, we never spoil anything. We're very careful about that. It's if you feel like you're getting to the end, you'll probably feel that way. Let's go to the mall in a second. Oh, right. So one thing that happened while we were in Tartarus, Elizabeth said that she wants to go see the school. So we're going to take Elizabeth to school. I honestly don't know what we need to duplicate. Resist fire seems like a really good one, though, because we could put that onto, like, Mitsuru, I think. I'm pretty sure Mitsuru is weak to fire. But Dean's asking when we're going to see a Stellar Blade playthrough. Not for a while, at least. My plate is full. I hear that it's a fine third-person action game, but I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to play right now. Let's ask her out.
I've been waiting for you.
Shall we be on our way?
Gakukan High School, a place of learning. It's quite a shock that such a warm, illustrious institution transforms into Tartarus every night. You know that, girl? Oh dear, what a conundrum. Everyone here seems to have a predetermined form of attire. I fear I may draw too much attention. I hope this won't pose a problem.
Don't worry about it.
Understood. I shall heed your advice. Now then, excuse me as I make myself less conspicuous.
I wonder if Elizabeth wore red.
If I stay hidden from view this way, then there won't be a problem, correct? Now then, the school awaits.
And hello to Grumpy. I was about to say, I wonder if Elizabeth wore red, that Mia would be a fan of this outfit. Because we know that she likes red, white, and black, like, outfits. And if this was, like, red and black, I think she might dig it.
This is a pleasant surprise. To think there would be a bastion of commerce within a house of academia. Could you please wait here for a moment? There's something I've been curious about for a while. Excuse me, I would like to purchase a school lunch. Sorry?
They don't sell that here. We do have a cafeteria, though, I think.
They don't deal in school lunches here? How disappointing. I would have liked a taste of this school lunch, as it is a rare delicacy only served in select facilities. Well, in that case, I shall order some bread. I've heard that having bread for lunch is part of the school experience. Now that I've checked that off the list, let us proceed. As for where I'd like to go next, shall we visit your homeroom?
I don't know how old Elizabeth is supposed to be.
This is a classroom.
I personally read her as like a young adult, like early 20s would be my best guess.
With so many students and desks, it's no wonder there's hardly any space between them. But perhaps... Ah, I see. It's designed this way to foster a sense of harmony between classmates. I can sense the care put into this arrangement. This observation post must be what they call a podium. Interesting. When I stand here, I do feel a longing to teach well up inside of me. First question. Between diet food and super diet food, which is more delicious?
Super diet food, because otherwise, why is it super?
That is correct. As a reward for giving the correct answer, you shall receive your own portion of super diet food.
It's basically that stuff that you eat in Thinner, the movie Thinner.
Is this what a classroom lecture is like? The quizzical stares are beginning to make me feel unsettled. Let us carry on with the tour. This humanoid figure, did they seal him inside the plaster to prevent him from escaping? I imagine it would be quite cramped in there. Truth be told, I do have some experience playing the piano. Are you familiar with the Velvet Song?
If it's the one I'm thinking of, then no.
Velvet, oh velvet, my master has a long nose. All together now.
I walked around the school with Elizabeth.
Experiencing student life for myself today has broadened my perspective of your world. I'd very much appreciate it if you could accompany me again sometime. To be honest, I don't entirely understand my own motives for coming here. But as I walked closely with you, how should I express this? I felt very fulfilled. Perhaps what I really wanted to learn at school was more about you. But why? In any case, discovering the reason for this desire will surely serve as an intriguing diversion. Let us return now. Thank you once again for acting as my guide.
I returned to the Velvet Room with Elizabeth. It could just be that she has a very formal way of speaking. It could be that I'm a little bit bothered by the idea that if she's like Sama-chan's age and just like living in the Velvet Room, like she just has no opportunity. Thank you for earlier. Now then, how may I be of assistance? Well, let's turn in whatever she says. Yes.
Wonderful.
It seems you completed a request. Thank you for showing me around Gekkokan High School. I am slowly coming to understand why being there lifted my spirits. Gekkokan isn't just a part of your world. It's a place where you spend a great deal of time on a daily basis. It is a place saturated by your presence. That's why I will set that aside for now. There's more that I need to consider. Take this reward. It's a sorcerer's mark. You'll have to find out what that does later. Never mind.
Very well, then.
So, Princess Casey had a great time playing Stardew Valley, but playing on the Switch, the controls were horrible. The main action button was Y. And that's where, like, the X button is every other place, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Best be equipped for all contingencies. It's anyone's guess what could happen. If there's anything you don't need, I can take it off your hands. Yeah, let's sell all of our valuables, because we got some silver medals here.
Sure.
Ta-da! Okay, now, I don't want to buy anything because, like, we need to wait for a sale. I think that'll come up on Monday, and today's Friday. Also, the thing about hanging out with Elizabeth is that it doesn't take any time, so we still have our afternoon available. I also got some crafting materials, so let's go see if we can make something cool. Personas are interesting, aren't they? Summoning them must be easy for you and your friends. Oh, I've never been able to summon one. Although, I understand that being able to summon a persona comes with its own set of difficulties. Well, good luck. Yes. Oh, you found a new base model? This will make for a fine piece of equipment. Let's fuse something. Yeah, we got, like a Mark II something, I thought. Maybe it's just quality. Let's look at quality Nihil Blade.
Prepared.
So,
take a look.
This is way more power for Sama-chan, a little bit less accuracy. A cursed sword seeped in blood. Or we could do this for Yukari. This one is actually not as big of a boost for her.
You should learn how to identify fakes. You won't find any in my store.
Holy
but other
hell.
Antique shops may carry them. There are all kinds of people in this world, like liars and cheats.
Really glad that she's talking so much. You guys, look at this. Her flamberge is actually better than this. Flash grenade. This is also a massive increase for Aegis. Elementary mask. Yo, look at this. And a dark boost? Yeah, so we have to get this for Koromaru. That's, what is that, 80 points? 80 points better?
Everything
yeah, see, that's 30 points, and that's 30 points. Yeah, so Koro-chan definitely gets this. So let's order.
Here you go. Thanks for waiting.
All right, now, I think the other person that really benefits is Aegis, so we're going to get Aegis a Blast Magnum.
Thanks for waiting.
I borderline. So, Koromaru-chan, Aegis-san.
So, what will it be?
That seems really good. So Yukari has this because of the +5 magic, but we should probably actually put that onto, like, what's her face? Mitsuru,
You
because
should
she
learn
mostly
how to
does
identify fakes.
healing.
You won't find
And I don't know
it in
that
my
that
store,
benefits from the magic.
but other antique shops may carry them.
Why are you
There are
talking?
all kinds of people in this
Please.
world, like liars and cheats.
Please stop talking. Oh, she actually has one. Yeah, Mitsuru actually has the +5 magic. That bullfighter's cape seems pretty great. So that's, what, 45 points for Ken? Yeah, that's actually not good. But this is more, yeah. And even more for him. So he had this because of the wind evasion, but I feel like it's time to get him way better defense. Let's
You're
up...
sure about this, right?
Yeah.
Here, it's all
We're gonna
yours.
get that for Junpei. And then... Strength +3. Hold on, this would actually be really good for... This is for women only, though. Reduce strike damage high. But this would be... The strength +3, that would go really well on... I guess, except she doesn't wear that. Wait, powered dog suit?
The more I study, the more I
Yeah.
realize there's so
Okay,
much
let's
I
get
don't
him
know.
hard dog suit.
But don't you worry. I'll make sure your equipment
Oh,
is
wait,
done
hold on.
right.
No, this is even better for her. I've been holding on to this because of the increased Orgia duration, but I don't think that we can do that anymore. Yeah.
You're
It's
sure
too
about
good.
This? Here, it's all yours.
Okay. I really want to
Is
equip
that
the
all
stuff
you
that we
need?
have,
Come again.
because I'm going to forget what we got for who. Yeah, Kaz is also voting to equip the dog with the best equipment. Princess Casey says Y on Nintendo equals X on Xbox and Square on PlayStation. But really want to change the controls to make B... Really? Oh, wait. Again, that would be... On a Nintendo, B is where the A button is. So that I can absolutely see. Wait, what did I want to put on? I want to say, yeah, that's for him. And then we had something for Igus. Yes. And then... Oh, and we got her a Blast Magnum as well. And then Koro-chan got a new dagger. It's a way sharper dagger. Okay. So I think those were the 4 things that we got. Oh, you guys? Did I not... I never put anything onto Koro-chan. So what do we want to have his thing be? Magic +5. Okay, let's start with Magic +5, because that's a lot better. But... You know what would really help Koro would be more SP, if we had anything that gave even a little bit. Look at that! Holy shit! Yeah, let's give him the Sorcerer's Mark. That's what we just got for hanging out with Elizabeth. Invigorate 2. Because the reason that I say that is that Koro, more than any other person, has been, like, running out of SP immediately. So we're going to put that onto him. Also, do we have any... Everyday outfit, and then his C's uniform. Yeah, I like the C's uniform. Okay, so let's just see if we can craft anything else.
Welcome. Come on in.
All right, because we
Creating
still got
equipment.
this quality
You've come at a
Nihil
good
ore.
time.
I
There are
would
some
love
new
to know if there's
items you
anything
can
else that will
create.
give us back SP. Red shawl. Ooh. Shawl that resists fire. Like, again, we put that onto Mitsuru. That's a lifesaver for her. Wind is... Who is it? Isn't it... It's either Akihiko
The
or
more
Junpei. I think
study,
it's
the more I
Junpei.
realize there's so much I don't know. But don't you worry. I'll make sure your equipment is done right.
Greatly increases, but I can't afford these. Yeah, I would need some more silver quartz. So, nothing that gives us back SP. I think I really like this. These. Even just 3 turns seems really good. Critical enhancer. I'm gonna table this for now. I'm not sure that I want
What would
to
you like?
go through and do those. And that's way worse for her. I'm gonna guess that a lot of these are gonna be a lot worse for them. Yeah, this is older tier stuff, so we're not gonna worry about this. Yeah. All right. Genetic material.
What will it be?
Wait, something was up. Wait, did I or did I not get him a dog suit? Darn it. Okay, sorry.
Is that all you need? Come again.
I feel like we got him a dog suit as well. I was certainly thinking about getting it. And then I think I forgot to put it on him. No. And I think I probably spent the thing on like the Aegis thing because it was a better upgrade for her. Better, more upgrading stuff. Czar, thank you so much for the cheer. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope work has been going well. So for all of that, who do we want to hang out with? Oh, hold on. Czar, I assume you're still at work. If you're lucky enough to be at home or have the day off, that's awesome. But otherwise, I hope that your Monday's going okay. There's a mahjong parlor by the gang spot, and one of the guys there is a mahjong demon. He said, "Let me test my luck," and challenged me to a game. I came pretty close, man. If I'd gotten the peacock, I could have beaten him. I don't remember if I need to buy anything here. They did make a big deal about saying that there were new things to buy. But I feel like we're all set. Hey, you know what? Hold on. I have a lot of money, and they don't do sales here. So let's buy, yes, let's buy a rose bouquet, and a red pine bonsai, and a mini cactus, and a glass vase. That'll be extremely comfortable for us to carry around with us all of the time. Hey, the nut job trio is down to 2. That gothic Lolita chick, yeah? Disappeared without a word. Even though there's just 2 of them now, they're still nuts. Especially that long-haired freak. Guy pisses me the hell off. What's up, Shinjiro?
Hey.
Let's go out if you got the time. Should I spend the evening with Aragaki? I don't know. I don't know. Hold on a second. I had like 1 million people. We should probably hang out with them, especially if it's like going to be an S-Link. It's Aragaki. Wait, hold on. I got your number from Kirijo. If you're free, come by the back alley again. Crud. There's so many people I want to hang out with, but let's do it.
Hey. Yeah.
I see. Come with me then.
2 specials.
2 specials coming right up.
What's wrong? Not hungry?
That's not it? I feel like this is very you know what? He would like confrontational, though. Why'd you bring me here?
Because I said I'd treat you. I can't go back on my word. It's bad for my conscience.
Makes sense.
I'm just keeping the promises I made. That's all.
Here you go. 2 specials.
Point is, you don't go back on your word. Especially when it comes to something you promised.
This looks delicious.
Right. Don't want the noodles to get soggy. I was thinking earlier. You really don't take any shit. Even from your elders. I respect straightforwardness. Less trouble that way. Let's finish up and get the hell out of here.
Welcome back. Were you together? Wait, Aragaki.
As we go, Wood, thank you very, very much for the cheer. Cindy gone. I'm stuffed. I'll be here till I nod off. Greetings. Greetings to you, Wood. I hope you had a great weekend, a great Monday, and thank you again very much for the cheer. That's awesome.
Have you considered returning to school at all? It's been some time since second semester started. Regarding your attendance, it'd be best if you went back as soon as possible.
Having second thoughts? I feel like you didn't turn in the paperwork. It's just like, hey man, get off my back. So I guess having second thoughts?
I got the paperwork, but I don't remember saying anything about turning it in. What's the point anyhow? I got no business there.
Then why did you come back here? I apologize. It isn't my place to ask that. Everything is my fault. I shouldn't have gotten you or Akihiko involved.
Cut that out. I'm the one who chose to join you back then. However things turned out after that has nothing to do with you. I didn't know what I was capable of. That's all there is to it.
Then why are you so determined not to return to school? You'll be throwing your future away if you don't go back.
I hate both of these. I don't want to tell her to calm down, and also this feels like I'm picking sides in something that, man, I just had a delicious meal. Sama-chan's just like Wood. He is cool. He doesn't need to get involved in this. So I've got to choose one of the two of these. We're going to go with you can't force him, but I hope that that's more like it has to be his decision and not, hey, get off his case, man.
Right. I apologize. I was out of line. I don't plan on forcing you into anything, like I did in the past. What's important is it's your own decision, Aragaki.
Looks like you have changed. Just a little bit. You always used to avoid relying on people. Not so much of a lone wolf anymore, huh?
The only choice we have is to keep moving forward. That goes for myself, Akihiko, and you. So please, Aragaki, just give it another chance.
What are you guys up to? Looks like a pretty serious discussion. Let me guess. This president is lecturing the delinquent on the importance of his education?
Akihiko!
Well, I'll be damned. For a protein-fueled, muscle-bound moron, you're pretty smart.
Yeah, you roided out freak.
What was that?
See ya, Miss President. This delinquent's gonna go to his room and think about his bad choices.
Wait, we're not finished yet. Akihiko, why are you like this?
Huh? What just happened? Was it something I said?
I'm gonna get Sama-chan is gonna get punched into another coma, so we're not gonna do that. Bad timing.
Well, that's not my fault. It's nothing new. I'll just apologize later.
Akihiko, like, seems pretty lean for the amount that he works out. He strikes me as somebody who focuses more on, like, the speed of a boxing match as opposed to the power. And that's fine. Like, I just, like, for him to come up, and I know that he goes way back with Shinjiro and stuff, but like, oh, for all your protein and stuff. I feel like my charm improved after hearing Aragaki's perspective. Yeah, Sama-chan's really mastered the art of going, Tch. The mic might have muted that, but just that sound that he always does.
Welcome back.
Greetings. Oh, nobody... Well, I mean, people want to talk, but we've already heard that stuff. So we hang out with Ken. Hey, buddy. What? Bother someone else if you're bored. I got nothing to offer you. I already paid back my debt of ramen noodles at that place. 9:13. Okay, so we have crop harvesting tomorrow and lukewarm taiyaki the day after. So we can hang out with Yukari, but I think that we've already maxed out her stuff. Like what we'll get from her. Crud, I really want to go to do S-Links as well, though. do you want to watch some of the film series we started together? I just rented another movie from the same series because I wanted to watch it sometime. Improve my courage. Yeah, we want to work up his courage. The reviews online all seem pretty positive, so I'm sure it's worth watching. There's nothing else I want to do tonight, right? I don't think so. Okay, I'll set it up.
This character really drinks a lot of alcohol. When you grow up, are you going to drink alcohol too?
Nothing but. I feel like it's between this and this. You know what? When you're talking to an adult, asking a question with a question is kind of like, why are you being so evasive? But for a kid, I think the kids really like being asked like what they want to do.
Me? I've never thought about it actually. But I do hear that a lot of adults these days don't drink. Alcohol has a very mature feeling about it, doesn't it? I don't think I'm a fan of all the rowdy parties, but having a nice glass does look kind of cool. Speaking of, remember that bar scene? Wow, it's late. Watching those bonus clips took longer than I thought.
I feel like I gained some courage after watching how a man of conviction lives. Hey, we did it! Sama-chan is badass. So now we have to try to do things that don't increase his courage, because almost anything else would be a better use of his time.
It's about time I head to bed. Good night.
And that means that we can hang out with Fuka.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth. I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. One this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. This time in particular, I believe this human is an acquaintance of yours. Goodbye now.
Seems super ominous. Seems that someone I know is lost in Tartarus. If I don't save them, the consequences could be irreversible. Okay, well, let's go find out what our timetable is on that, because I wasn't expecting to go back to Tartarus this soon.
Next topic.
All right, our next chapter goes over the problems the Kamakura shogunate. The Kamakura period is cool and all, but it doesn't beat the Sengoku era. Have we covered enough of this yet? I can skip to Sengoku now, yeah? Yeah, let's do it. We're taking a deep dive into the era, starting from the beginning. As I'm sure you all know, it's generally agreed upon that the major factor in the Sengoku era's formation was the Onin War in 1467. After that, the next big one was the coup of Mayo in 1493. Let's look a bit closer at the Onin War first, though. In 1467, I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes? No, we actually really shouldn't, because A, doing that would increase our courage, which we don't want to do anymore, and B, this is this guy's whole deal. Hello to Scar! This guy has been all about the Shogunate era forever. Shogunate? I don't know how you're supposed to say it. If we go to sleep now, we're not going to improve his courage, we're going to decrease his lifespan, so we're going to stay awake.
Right.
Wow, it's already time. I can't believe that went by so fast. We've only made it to 1467, but there's still so much to cover. Guess there's no other choice. Next time we'll jump ahead to 1468. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Yeah, I will at some point do something that is like a courage move and then feel bad about doing it.
No one else is gonna be here today. But they said we still can't give you back your evoker.
I wasn't expecting them to. That's why I'm in here in the first place.
Oh yeah, how's that cut doing? Ah, right. Probably healed already, huh? So, you're not drawing today?
Does it matter?
Well, not really. Huh. Your flowers wilted. The heat must have got to them. Oh, I know. Why don't I go buy you some fresh ones? What's your favorite kind of... Hey, what's wrong? those are cut flowers, right? Oh, how'd you do that?
I gave them a little bit of my energy.
I didn't know your healing powers could do stuff like that. It's like a miracle or something.
It's nothing special. You have powers too, don't you? This is just another form they can take.
Well, yeah, I guess. But that's about all I've got going for me. Without this power, I'd be a nobody. I just talk a big game, pretending like I'm some kind of hero. But in reality, I don't know what the hell I'm fighting for. In fact, I don't even really have a good reason to live.
A good reason to live? Good reason.
When I was a kid, I had this silly dream.
A dream?
I used to want to grow up to be a pro baseball player. Pretty stupid, huh? But I guess that's part of being a kid.
I wouldn't really know. I don't remember much from my childhood. I only remember one thing. Being surrounded by white. Everything was white. I hate hospitals.
Oh, you do. Sorry.
But you've been coming to see me here. So, I don't mind as much this time.
Chidori. You mean it? Then I'll come to see you every day.
Class has ended for today. Scar loves Persona fishing. Always fun times. I don't think we've... There might be fishing in this, but I haven't encountered it yet. Oh, so you guys, we should go to the... Okay, I want to hang out with Yuko, because I feel like it's been in the real world weeks since we've hung out with Yuko. Chihiro's available. Today we can harvest the crops. Yeah, okay, so let's do it in this order. We're gonna go replicate our card. Hello to Dawn! Scar caught the Sea Guardian, finally. Is that in a Persona game, or is that in something else? I still get the sense that someone's following me. Hey, there's someone over there. That guy looks familiar. Damn, I missed my chance to talk to her. All I seem to do these days is follow her around. What should I do? Anything else? So, Fawning Student was once into this dude, and then found out that he was like a big jerk, so didn't want to hang out with him anymore. Alright, let's sense something. I don't know that I'm going to be assigning, like, Fatal Blade of Fury or whatever to people yet. Yeah, let's come back to that. Agilao, again, is a little bit low-powered relative to what we want. For now. The Almighty, so the thing about doing Almighty damage is that it's really, really expensive on your SP, but also always hits. It doesn't, like, it can't be resisted. So I'm glad to have that, but let's take a look to see what else we've got. Okay, yeah. So let's take a look at our passives, because I know we have a bunch of those. Evade, Slash, Pierce, Dodge, Fire, Ice, Electric. Yeah, these are all good. Fire Boost. Let's get at least one Fire Boost, extra Fire Boost card. The Persona 5 Guardian harder to reel in, while the Persona 4 one is just rarer to find. I don't feel like I have a lot of experience with Persona... It's a rustic seesaw. The floating sensation when going up is one of a kind. I remember when I was young, the seesaw was like the thing that I was the most hesitant to do, just because I felt like somebody might either jump off the seesaw or like bounce me up in a way where I fell off when I was like really young. I remember being worried about those two things. So, Nozomi's having an emergency. Yuko and Chihiro are both available. Oh, and there's a sale at the pharmacy. I do want to go there. Mostly, I want to make sure that we have enough distresses, confusions, cures for poison, that sort of stuff. Did I say hello to Dawn? I really hope that I did. Dawn, I hope your Monday went well. Overly reliant. What catches your eye?
Got some new stuff. Take your time.
Oh,
Beth.
well. Yeah, I've got some cash. I want to get
ones?
2. Oops. Let's get 2 of these, the refresh packs.
Thanks for coming.
And then medicine. I don't know why I'd want to buy that. Oh, for all allies. Yeah,
Which
let's
ones? That's
get a
all you
couple of
want?
those, because those are the sorts of cures that I was thinking of. Okay, yeah. So I have 8 discharms, 6 dispoisons, 1 disrage. Actually, I feel like we're doing pretty good.
Soon.
Then.
It's easy to get sick when the seasons change, so take care of yourself,
All right.
all right?
I'm gonna get 2 more of
Made it,
these
that's all you... Hey,
and
which
3
ones?
more of those,
Sure.
just so that we have
Coming.
8 of each. That's enough to get everybody all refreshed up.
Done already?
Yes.
Come again, yeah?
All right, now we have to decide who we're gonna hang out with, and we have to decide for who, if we need a persona for it. So we've got Nozomi, Yuko, and Chihiro. I'd really rather hang out with one of these 2. So Chihiro is Judgment, who we don't have. And I want to say Yuko is Strength, unless I'm misremembering. Let's go look. Because we also want to see who's higher. You guys, we're so high on Hierophant and Chariot. We're only 4 with Yuko? Wow. I really thought that we were higher. And then Justice. Yeah, so that's 6. And that's 4. Let's hang out with Chihiro. Let's hang out with Yuko. Because we did just hang out with Chihiro.
Marvelous.
Perhaps all your hard work is starting to show. Here's a gift. All right,
I'm looking
I'll take
forward.
it.
How may I assist you?
All right. So first of all, let's get rid. Let's see if there's ones that we want. Like I've got 2 temperance ones. Let's fuse out Genbu, who actually isn't all that great for us. Oh yeah, I picked up an Orpheus so that we could like max him out, and then we did. So we could use this to get a Chariot, who I don't have, and then hang out. Or we could go do this. The trouble is, I don't want to hang out with either Hermit or Death.
Take all the
right?
time you need
So-
to consider.
Then again, yeah, this one is fusion trash to me. Okay, let's get Samael, because that's a new one, even if I don't really need it for anything right now. I'd like to do a
satisfied with
hangout.
this?
Yes. So, Darkness and Poison. Looks like that's our
What do you wish to
call
inherit?
here. I think that we're gonna go with. Let's grab Ice Break and Resist Strike, just because it's another thing that this guy won't take much damage from. This will be one of our tank guys.
It's finally time.
Yeah, as Gar says, Death doesn't even require a persona. Mysterious Boy just shows up when he pleases. Also, Zara's saying we had a name for that. Butt Bomb? Is that like one of the fishing guys or something? Alright, so here's our Death social link. Yeah, we're done with Death, Fool, Hermit, Hanged Man. I think. Oh, look at that. We sort of got all things. So next up will be Ghastly Wail. Insta-kill all foes afflicted by fear. Can you even make people afraid? No. Dakunda's really good, though. Nullify all stat debuffs for allies. I love having guys that have that ability. All right, I would like to be rid of Orpheus. So, can we get... I mean, we could do this
This
person.
one is somewhat beneath you.
Yeah, I feel like we already have that. So, yeah, so Orpheus I either throw in the garbage or we pick up a new fortune guy. Yeah, I'm not going to do a better Sati than the one that I had. My Sati was really good. Baphomet we already have. So who's the highest level guy? This guy. I don't want to get rid of Rainbow Man, though. He's doing some work here, and he's got some pretty cool abilities. So, yeah, we're going to dump Samael, because he's registered for us. That's fine.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
All right, so... yeah, let's reduce all foes, negate ice of all foes, yeah, and then medium almighty damage to all foes. I feel like, yeah. So big hit everybody energy.
Of extra. Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Our goal is actually just to get like a strength, but okay, regenerate 2. Recovering 4% of max HP just isn't that good when we have like Yukari on deck who can just heal with like 1 SP. So yeah, I think we're just gonna not take that. Oh man, Magarula, we'd like to have that. So now I have Priestess, Temperance, Hanged that we could get rid of. Hierophant, Priestess, Moon. I don't even think we know a Priestess. Alright. I feel like that's most of our vendor trash that we or like the fusion trash. And Fortune, we do know a Fortune, I think. I'm honestly trying to remember who it is. But now, let's...
Have you all the elements?
Yeah, we have all these guys. So now we're going to summon our Strength Persona. I hope she's... I should have just left triggered. And we're going to go high so that we can get some good strength people.
This one?
Yeah, I guess.
Very well. It's yours.
Doesn't seem to have a lot of actual abilities. And then let's get a judgment as well. Oh no! You know who we want to have? Hold on, we met Striped Chirp before, but I don't know what his persona was. And now that we finished with the online game, he's only available on Sundays, I think. So we're gonna want to mainline all of the stuff with him. All right, S-Link. Dying young man is son. Okay. We might as well pull this because we're going to want to hang out with him tomorrow.
To the Velvet Room.
Unless, is tomorrow like a culture festival? Whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll work it out. So let's summon.
This is your progress so far.
Star, moon, sun. All right, Thunderbird,
Please
go.
take a look.
Explain to me how this is a Thunderbird. This looks like a crest that fell off of a shield and is a little bit pissed off about it.
So you'll be summoning this may it be your inner strength.
Okay. Now we can hang
Are
out
you
with Striped
finished?
Shirt tomorrow.
We look
Akinari? Anakari? It's something like that. Okay. Now we're gonna go hang out with Yuko. Yuko, spend time, grow closer soon. Yes. Yuko, I have not talked to you since like April. Hey! How have you been? Those kids have really been getting on my case about the whole coaching thing. The track's open since there's no practice today, so I'm wondering if I should just do it. Yes, let's grow closer. Great! I'm gonna ask the teacher for permission to use the track then. See you at the field. I'm counting on you, coach.
Straighten your back! And don't forget to swing your arms.
Coach! Guess what? I beat Yuki-chan! I
swung my arms really hard, just like you said.
Wow, seriously? That's amazing. Okay, next time I want you to try running with your toes raised. You'll go even faster that way.
Got it, Coach.
I feel like that's a great way to destroy your ankles and knees. Yeah, anybody that does running, is that a thing? Run with your toes raised? I guess if you were very careful... I'm not going to overthink this.
I did a lot of research on this, so I'm glad to see it's actually working. I mean, now that I've agreed to coach them, I gotta do a good job. I even used the school library for the first time to put together a training routine. I gotta say though, I'm amazed how much their times have improved just from correcting their form. Elementary school kids really learn fast, don't you think?
It's because you teach so well.
Oh, I don't know about that. But hearing you say so does make me feel like I can do anything. These kids really give it their all. Oh!
1,000 demon sprint! Okay, one more round.
Hey, hold on a second. You're all supposed to be on break right now. It's important to take time to get good rest. Kids your age need to be careful not to overdo it. You could get really hurt.
Yeah, but there's no time for that. We can keep going. Come on, we gotta show our fighting spirit.
I suppose we do only have so many days to train here. I don't know. What do you think? Should I change the training routine? Maybe they should be running more.
I trust whatever you decide, Yuko. And hello to Buckeye Ninja. Buckeye, I hope you had a great weekend.
Oh. You know what? You're right. I am the one who did all the research on how to avoid straining yourself. All right, listen up. I'm your coach now, so you stop running when I tell you to stop. That's a promise you've got to keep. But in return, I'll make sure you get faster than you've ever been. How does that sound? Think you can keep that promise?
Auntie Coach, you're on fire.
What did you just call me? All right. Those who agree to the terms, go back to your break.
Okay.
Oh, sometimes I can't tell if they're actually listening to me or not. This kind of feels good, doesn't it? Like some coming-of-age story. So, thanks for giving your input earlier. Honestly, if I was on my own, I would have let them keep running. I'm glad I asked you to coach with me. It means a lot having you here.
Yuko is starting to trust me more. Which is interesting since my advice was, I trust you. I feel like our relationship has grown. So, a quick question for anybody that knows, I'm such an ignoramus. Those bars, do you see them in the background behind the orange cone? They're sort of like along the length of the track. What are those for? Is that to like stretch out your tendons? Like you like brace your foot against it so that you can like stretch out? Because otherwise that just looks like a huge tripping hazard.
Oh, by the way, the kids seem like they want to run with you. You think you could do just one lap? It'd be setting a good example for them.
I practiced with the children until the sun went down. I should head back to the dorm. Inner's saying they're used at the start as well to give you a little extra boost. Oh, is that what you sort of like brace against?
Oh, you're back.
Hey. Come to think of it, the crops I planted on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. Maybe I should go check on them. Let's do that in a second. Koromaru seems to be in a good mood.
By the way,
Koromaru-san says that he got a very tasty meal from Aragaki-san. He was very excited and mentioned that he'd won over his stomach. What could have happened to him? I am concerned.
jeez.
Can you feel it too? Like, when you go near Junpei, it's like, how do I put it? He's radiating happiness, maybe? Did something happen to him? Can I help you? Let's talk. Oh, yeah, I forgot to go check on when we have to rescue the person. I'm glad Junpei-kun is back to normal. But do you think his relationship with Chidori-san will work out? She's a member of Strega, and they're our enemies. I think they should go to the prom together. Also, I'm so sorry. We skipped right past this. Please no spoilers, but I thought the whole thing about having a persona is that you could only manifest any of your abilities during the dark hour. And here it is, just like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and she's bringing flowers back to life like E.T. And Junpei's whole thing is like, whoa, that's really cool. It's like, no, Junpei, are we able to manifest persona powers just in our day-to-day lives? Because that hasn't been explained yet. That seems like a big damn deal. That completely reframes what we're talking about here. She's a member of Strega, and they're our enemies. They'll be okay? They'll be okay.
Why, certainly.
I really hope so. Scar's saying they're not normal persona users. Well, don't tell me any more. I just feel like that was a kind of a big reveal that bounced off of Junpei's big concrete head. Have you ever thought about what you're living for? Not at all, says Sama-chan. I didn't before either, but I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Especially when I look at her. She makes me think I'm about the reason I'm alive. Alright, so we'd hang out with Aragaki. He probably wants to cook, and he probably wants to watch DVDs. And what I want to do is... Oh, hello. Hold on. Stop fooling around. Come right now. Do not reply to this message. Please contact us through the official inquiry portal. Amazing Commodities Corp. I'll tell you what. If we're going to go up, then we'll go up with him. And if we're not going to go up, then I'll hang out with Akihiko. Looks like President Tanaka wants to see me. Grow closer soon. Yes, but we need to go get a devil or make sure that I have a devil. Persona. We do not have one. It feels to me like if Wolverine suddenly mentioned in like casual conversation that he could fly, and then like nobody thought that was worthy of like follow-up. Saturday, right? Tomorrow is when we're meeting with Striped Shirt, and we have to do the crops. Okay, I have to go back to the dorm. I have to go up and get the crops.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Scar was in class, accidentally selected an answer without paying attention, but somehow got it right. That is a lucky roll.
This is your progress so far.
I guess you always have a 30% chance because there's always 3, or sometimes there's 4. Devil. Devil. All right. So yeah, we'll just grab our
take a look.
Best, highest level devil.
Is this acceptable?
That way we can fuse them out later if we want to. Okay.
Are you finished? We look for...
Casey's just noticed her hair, dark red, looks black under green light. It is... Color theory is weird. Let's go to town map, and we want to go back here, and we'll go to the lounge, but then we're going to bounce up to the roof. Okay, produce can be harvested. Nutritious amronians. Right, I'm going to plant some more soul spinach sprout. It takes a long time to grow, but they restore your SPs. Okay, now we go back to the mall. You sure come by a lot, Chakariku. I must be doing something right then. But I suppose that means the value of a life lesson depends on the learner. Well, this one will be free of charge. Yes.
Good, good.
I've been waiting for... never you mind. It's not that important. Hello to Jab!
The other day, a woman came to my office asking for a donation. Quite the looker, I might add. In fact, she was very much my type.
So she had more than $10 in her checking account.
But no matter how attractive she was, I was repulsed by her dedication to charity work.
You're not going to donate.
If I say no, the tabloids are going to tear me to shreds. Why should I have to give my hard-earned money to a bunch of freeloaders? I pulled myself up out of squalor to get where I am today. I wanted to get back at the ones who used to laugh at me. That's what I always dreamed of, anyway. But, tell you the truth, now I have too much money. Profits are booming. I'm so busy, I don't have time to spend a yen of it. Maybe I should train someone to take my place. I could teach them my business philosophy and management techniques. It'd be a carbon copy of me. It would probably cost me a fortune, but if it works, then it's easy living. How would you feel about being adopted? Only joking. People would get funny ideas if I took in a child as old as you.
President Tanaka looks selfish on the surface, but he seems to care about me deep down. I got 0 magical notes out of that, by the way. I thought the whole thing is like, so you're not going to donate, which would seem like, well, obviously what he was saying. You guys, we're 9 with this dude? Holy hell.
Donate for the sake of the less fortunate, huh?
Hey, I didn't get my nightly threat. Also, Czar is clarifying that butt bombing was dropping someone on a teeter-totter by jumping off the other side. I don't know if like my school had a name for it, but I was always worried. It never happened, but I was always sort of like worried about it.
Hi, it's been a while. 3 seasons have passed since we met. Time goes by so quickly, and in that time, many things change. But at the same time, some things in this world will always remain the same. Don't you agree?
Kid, I have no idea what you're talking about. Everything changes. Except for war.
If that's what you think, then maybe you're right. Talking with you has stirred up certain memories. Like that tower, for one. It's been on my mind a lot lately. I wonder, will our relationship stay the same? Or will it evolve? No matter what the future holds, you and I will always be friends. That much is certain.
For some reason, Pharos is smiling sadly. I sense a stronger bond with him. Hooray! Level 6.
I'll see you again. But until then, good night.
Jab is pointing out that Tanaka he doesn't have enough time to spend any of his yen, but plenty of time to just hang out in the mall plaza. Yes. Okay, so today we want to spend time with Striped Shirt, and we want to replicate our card, and we want to go to the police station.
It's amazing commodity.
Oh, look, our friend. Here he is. Don't touch that dial. The foolproof disaster prevention set. In this unpredictable world where anything can happen at any time, prepare for the worst with these items. First up, we have the emergency vest. With this, you'll never have to worry about a thing. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But there's more. We'll throw in this first aid kit M, too. Guess how many? 5 of those for just 24,000 yen? Fuck it, we'll get it. That seems like a lot for, like, healing that I don't really need, an emergency vest that I probably don't want. All right. Okay, so we're gonna walk out just in case anybody wants to chat, but job 1, replicate the card. Job 2, go to the police station, because we want to see what our deadline is. So, oh, yes, and we can do this today. So I guess this is job 1. There's a little bit of space. Let's put in our chilled taiyaki. Tomorrow or later. Koromaru always seems to be having fun, doesn't he? He gets so excited over a meal or a walk. I wish my life was that simple. As I sit here drinking my coffee.
Salut.
I hope you're getting along with Aragaki. He's a little rough around the edges, but deep down, he's really a nice guy. Just give him a chance. We got some all new, like, camera angles on, like portrait angles on Mitsuru when she was talking to Shinjiro. Let's see what's on TV. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, episode 30, 3 Demons Awaken. Stop kidnapping my lover. On to today's news.
Oh, right.
Tell me, what do you personally think of Shinji? I know how he can come across, but he's not a bad guy. Yeah, he can be a nag, but still. Well, feel free to put him to work on the team. So I guess you weren't that interested in our feedback.
Good night.
All right, so let's copy our card. We should have done this last because this is where Striped Shirt hangs out. Let's make sure he's here. Yes, he is. All right. But let's go to the police station because I need to know what our date is. So for Jab or anybody else that came in late, we had a scene a little bit ago. Yes, let's get like Anti-Windmaster. Where Junpei went to visit Chidori in the hospital, and she sort of like aimed her palm at some flowers and was able to rejuvenate them, like to bring them back to life. And this was just in the middle of the day, which he didn't react to nearly as much as I expected. So, this. The bulletin board with details about the missing people. So, what? You guys, the old folk, the old guy, that's the guy that's missing. Wife Mitsuko reported him missing on the 11th, never returned from a late night walk. Oh, wait. So if we want to do the Hierophant, we're at level 9. If we want to do that, we have to go into Tartarus to get him. I kind of want to wait until there's more people missing, but sorry, let me just double check. This is not until... Yeah, he can survive in there until early October. Hey, guess what? I finally got the prize. Congrats. I basically just lucked into it, but I'm still psyched. I'll keep training until I can get a prize, even without luck. Princess Casey really likes her look. Her hairstyle is similar to mine, just a much brighter red. And that outfit gives me ideas. Is that Mitsuru's? Okay, so let's go hang out with Striped Shirt. Sturdy-looking sandcastle. There's even a tunnel running through it. The kid who built this must have been very skilled. You. Oh, it's nothing. Why don't you have a seat? This bench is too big for me alone. Grow closer due to Thunderbird. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they call him Kamiki, but it's like Akinari. I was close before. Then this bench shall be our meeting place.
You're not like the others.
Really?
I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Nobody treats me like a normal person. Not even my friends or family. They all keep their distance and say, "Oh, what a poor soul." All they feel is pity and curiosity towards me. Sorry to disappoint them, but I'm not the poor soul they think I am. Dying isn't so bad, is it? What's the point of dragging out your time in this world anyhow?
You have a point. Or I never thought about that. You have a point.
You must have a hopelessness festering within as well, then. I can't remember a time without it. Thank you for coming today. You seem different from the rest. I'm not sure I know how to describe it exactly, but you don't look on me with pity the way everyone else does.
Kamiki seems intrigued by me. I feel like our relationship is stronger. I'm not sure that I'm advancing this very quickly. That was only a couple musical notes.
Damn it. What did I do to deserve this body? I hope we can meet again.
I parted ways with Kamiki, then headed back to the dorm. By the way, Jab, and I really can't say it here because this is too story focused, but I still really have some things that I want to talk about Rebel Moon, and specifically Rebel Moon Part 2. Like, without being even remotely, like, spoilery at all, I'll just say that Rebel Moon Part 2 has the biggest anti-twist I feel like I've ever seen. And, like, we'll talk about it later, but just, like, it was a hell of a movie.
Let me think.
Just one thing. Whether or not I fit into your battle plan is up to you. You can remove me from the party whenever you think that's for the better. Don't worry about my feelings. I wasn't, actually. So we'd hang out with Ken, and Ken probably wants to cook. That's usually where people sit when they want to cook. I want to... Well, let's go upstairs and talk with everybody else if they're going to hang out up there.
I think...
I'm so happy Aragaki-senpai joined us. He's really made things easier on us. But we shouldn't let him do all the hard work either, or else we won't grow stronger. Wow, you're actually for real.
Jeez.
Of course she is. What's so shocking about that? You should learn from her example.
Excuse me.
With Aragaki-san as our ally, we are a much more formidable force. This is the ideal time for us to ascend Tartarus. Seriously, I'd love to keep our momentum going and charge through it. Yeah, we've done that, actually. We've nailed it. I'm so happy that Aragaki-senpai decided to return to the team. I mean, he's strong in battle, but also just knowing that he's on our side kind of puts me at ease. I agree. He looks kind of scary, but in reality, he's such a strong and kind senpai.
Hey!
Yeah, with Aragaki around, the atmosphere here is so much more serious. With Junpei-san around, the atmosphere here is so much more childish. Ouch! That hurt, Ai-chan! I don't even have got a good comeback for that.
Salut.
If you're not too busy, would you care to join me, Chakuriku? Actually, I'd love to hear your opinion on this one book. There's a book Mitsuru wants me to read. Academics I could use. Oh, and she might, yeah, hold on, we're just locked into this. Whenever you have time is fine. So, what do you say? Let's read together. I want to unlock her ability. I'll go grab the book for you. Yeah!
I see you're reading a biography of the Empress Dowager from the Qing dynasty.
Princess Casey, yeah, this is Mitsuru.
By many accounts, she was vilified as a ruthless despot during her reign. Then again, these kinds of stories are known to stretch the truth. Oh, pardon me. I'm getting ahead of myself. I should let you read first.
The book recounts one woman's rise to power. It seems she led a turbulent life marked by cunning and backdoor politics. By learning about the exploits of renowned individuals, my academics have improved.
Reading this actually made me think. What is the right way for a person to rule? Too much kindness and you'll be seen as weak. Sometimes a ruler needs to be harsh. Even so, I imagine the Empress Dowager's final years must have been lonely, given that she was feared by her people. What do you think? A ruler is responsible for the lives of many others. Is it difficult for someone like that to find happiness like everyone else?
I would say just the amount of responsibility. I'm gonna go with we all find our own happiness, because maybe that's what you like doing. Here's the thing, happiness means different things to different people. I'm not sure that you can reliably look at the lives of people around you and say, oh, I'll just do what they do that makes them happy, and then I will also be happy.
I see. A happiness equal to the hardship, perhaps. It's hard to imagine what form it will take, but I'd like to believe that's true. You know, thanks to you, I've been able to sit down and reflect on a reading for the first time in a while. It really does help to have a partner going through the same book as you. Being able to discuss the material allows us to broaden our horizons even further.
Mitsuru seems satisfied with our reading. Greatly raises critical rate on foes with ailments. See, I have trouble... I'll say this about the ailments. They seem very expensive and usually not as good as just, like, absolutely hosing guys down with damage, but sure. I mean, I'm not going to say no to this. It's probably better doing the ailments.
Such storied figures are often only written about after their passing, but surely sparks of their greatness could have been seen long before. Sometimes I find myself thinking you have that same potential.
You've got a good eye. I don't think false modesty plays well with Mitsuru. I'm not sure that it's false modesty from Sama-chan, but you've got a good eye.
And you've got away with words. I trust you won't disappoint. Jokes aside, I do have a lot of faith in your abilities. I hope you'll wield them with confidence. Oh, it's gotten late. We'd best turn in for the evening. Let's have another reading session here in the future. But for now, have a good night.
I can hear people talking.
Hey there!
What's your class doing for the Culture Festival?
You know what?
A haunted house. I bet I'll be stuck playing the ghost. That doesn't sound too bad. You can just show up and put on the costume. I actually need to practice for a magic show. But I also heard a typhoon is on the way, and it's a big one. Are people really going to turn up? It's almost time for the Culture Festival. And the typhoon! Seems important. Unless it's just one of those school rumors.
Attention, please.
We're starting a new chapter today. This one is all about Nick's tough situation. Who's Nick? You know, the story reminds me of when I first met my husband. What a wild time that was. At first, we were somewhat distant, but after spending enough time together, one day I suddenly realized that he was my better half.
Wow!
Oh, I just came up with a good question. Mr. Chakariko, since our eyes first met, who is one referring to when speaking of their better half? Their soulmate. Yes.
Yes!
Yes, wonderful. Your better half is considered your soulmate, the person you are destined to be with. Someone who you never want to leave and will treasure always. I believe whoever makes you feel this way is your soulmate. Someday, if ever you meet someone who makes you feel like that, accept your feelings and your better half with open arms. Wow, look at the time. Let's get back to the lesson. I answered correctly. Everybody in class is very amazed by your ability to decode basic social idioms. Okay. Jab was saying, by the way, and this sounds like a joke, but he's not, that when the coal-fired spaceships were flying around, that was around the time that his brain turned off. And again, not a spoiler, an actual technology that apparently exists. What if dilithium, but it was coal?
I have a theory.
Everyone seems excited about the upcoming festival. I have yet to experience such an event, so I cannot relate. She's still far from passing as a human. She doesn't look like she understands ordinary feelings in conversation yet. If she could, I might be able to form a bond with her. So, although Yukari has the card... Wait, what did we need? We need charm for her. Yeah, and courage for Fuka. So, let's go get our card. And I haven't used a lot of the cards, but I have used a couple. I think they've almost all been spent off stream. So this isn't just busy work. And I really like having them as the option. Let's get some more of the anti-whatever masters. Unless... Really? Shift boost also seems really cool. Raise attack when shifted too. I want to get another one of these. Hello to Jelly Buns, who says, watch out for those robot girls. She is very much a robot girl. Part girl, but mostly robot. All right, so... Well, we've got something happening here. If it's more Aragaki, I feel like this is important. Because we're like... We have never had the opportunity to hang out with people the way that we can apparently hang out with him. And it's all got, like, mainline story on it. Yeah, look at this. God damn it. Who could I have hung out with? Right. Hold on. It is Monday. Yep. Hold on. We're gonna go to the police station. Because they've got their sale. Out there. All right, so we've already sold our stuff, but let's see if there's anything that we want to buy. It's a little better. I don't care about Counter-Strike very much. I'm like, Sin Blade seems okay. It's okay. Maybe. I feel like if Yukari's shooting her bow, then you've made a mistake.
Everything stocked here is through my personal connections.
Junpei, yeah, let's just do it.
All right then.
Sell. All right. Titanic Knuckles or Endure. I think I'd rather have him stay alive if he falls to 0 HP once than have that, like, 8 points of damage. Or 12 points of damage. She does stab more often than not. How do I feel about Auto Tsukukaja? I think I'm going to get this for her, but I'm not going to sell her old one. No, don't sell that one. Okay, we just got an awesome gun for her. That's worse. That's worse. This is better, but by so little, it's like, who cares? And then we've got this. So, yeah, let's... For 10 points? Nah, I think I'm going to pass on that. So, now let's look at buy armor.
Running a little sale today.
So, I really like the Null Fear. And Sama doesn't take a lot of damage. We're just going to hang on to Null Fear. Magic +5. But the other thing there is, look how much better. Look how much better. Yeah, we're going to get her gigantic armor.
It's all yours.
Equip. Yeah, let's sell it. I don't think that we're going to hold on to Sorcery Robe after that. That's worse. Worse. Way better. Yeah, again.
Good. It's all yours.
Sell. It's too good. Worse. Resist Dizzy is pretty good. But 40 points, yeah. This is what we've been selling. Yeah, no sell. We have other ways to reduce Dizzy. Hard Dog Suit is right, because we didn't get him the better dog suit. Let's get him the better dog suit now. And then he's got a ballistic vest, so that's worse. Okay, so we've done all that. Now footwear.
What'll it be? Take as long as you need.
Oh, Princess Casey has to turn in. Princess Casey, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great night. So these jet boots are better than cyber shoes, so we're going to get those for Sama. That's not worth it. Also, like, her electricity evasion is actually really, really good for her. So even if it was a better, we'd take a minute.
Feel free to buy whatever you want, but I suggest picking something that complements your physique.
Jet boots is what we're on. Yeah. So these are much, much, much better for him. I'm gonna miss the agility because it lets him go like super early in combat, but it's too much better now. Yeah. Goodbye, boxing shoes. Beast leggings. Boy, that strength +3 is nice, but again,
All right then.
once like your percentage increase gets like over like 20-30% better, I feel like it's irresponsible not to do it. Now, see, this is different. This is like that agility +3 is really good for her because she doesn't have very good agility, I don't think. And like, yeah, it's better, but not by that much. Soccer shoes. Yeah, especially when there's no other benefit to it. And equip. Scar saying it's pretty cool to see the P4 group in the P3 area. Persona 3? Yeah. Persona 4 is one... Persona 4 Golden is the one that I have not played. Alright, so we've done all of that. So sorry. 1 second. What's this? Resist shock. Yeah, no, I don't care about that. I thought it might be like a boost like lightning abilities or something. Let's exit. So if you look, we went in there with like 600,000 yen and now we're down to like just under 400,000. That was not a cheap shopping trip. All right, now let's go hang out with him. Hold on, we gotta go over here. Jab says I like games where when I I didn't read it through before. Jab is saying that he likes games that when he shoots, it's not himself.
My bad.
Sorry for calling you up so suddenly. You got a minute? There's something I want to talk about. Yeah, we'll spend time with you. I'm missing out on S-Links for you, dude.
I got a favor to ask ya. Give this to Kirijo. Preferably while you're at school. I haven't suddenly decided to go back to school or anything. That's a form to extend my leave of absence. Don't make much sense to be in an extracurricular squad if I get expelled. But I'll drop it if I can stay absent from school.
Again, I think that he values directness. Turn this in yourself.
You got a point there. But that'd end up being more of a pain than it's worth. It should be pretty easy to hand it off if you do it at school. I'll pay you back for this. So help me out, all right?
I'm thinking, have you talked to Sonata? The answer is obviously no. I'm trying to think if there's any reason to say it. I really don't know. I'm against this. I am against this.
Not shy about speaking your mind, huh? I'm still gonna ask you, though. You're my best bet.
Huh. I don't see you two together very often. What are you guys doing back here in the middle of the day? That envelope. I'm guessing that's not the form for returning to school. Hey. If Shinji keeps this up, you'll be his classmates next year. You and Junpei should practice addressing him casually. In fact, go ahead and boss him around a bit.
I'd rather get expelled. We're gonna finish the battle this year. I've got no reason to stay enrolled after that.
Shinji! You know exactly how concerned Mitsuru is about you. You know what this form means to her, don't you? Don't tell me you forgot your promise.
Sorry. Didn't want to drag you into my problems, but still counting on you for that.
I feel like he 100% wanted to drag us into his problems.
I've never seen Shinji ask someone else for help with his own problems before. He'd never say it out loud. But I think he really trusts you.
Not as much as you, though.
I don't know. Yeah, we've known each other a long time, but sometimes being too close to somebody can have its drawbacks. I'm not gonna nag Shinji about going back to school anymore. Just do what you think is best. I'll leave it to you.
Sonata didn't say much on the walk back to the dorm. It feels like my academics improved after thinking about what was on Aragaki's mind. Why? Because anything except academics? I would honestly think that it would be like your courage would go up because, like, you think about how he's not afraid to just do whatever he wants. Oh, Koromaru wants to watch his video. I love the fact that we were playing a game where the dog wanting to watch his video is a comment that just makes perfect sense.
That reminds me.
We've defeated 9 shadows. That means only 3 remain. That's fantastic. We're so close to the end. Keep up the good work. So Mitsuru wants to cook. Koromaru wants to watch his video. He wants to plant, I think. And I think we're going to hang out with Koromaru, but yeah, I don't think anybody else is around. The only other person that might be is Old Monk. And this is charm and courage, I think, so it's a little bit of a waste now to do that. We could see if there's any game, and then this would be academics. The TV remote is at Koromaru's feet. It doesn't seem like Koromaru will gain any more skills even if I watch TV with him, then I can't do it. But it could help my academics. Well, but you know what else does? I would love to watch television with Koromaru. I know. But we could go get, like, a pasta bowl. Look, there's only a few years in your life, ultimately, that you can just mow on all carbs all the time and not pay a terrible price. Let's eat at Wakatsu. The full course. Order the full course. Omega 3s. That's 2 points for academics, baby. Yo, Chakariku. Just three shadows left, huh? And only 3 more weeks until the next one appears? Personally, I'd rather take on all 3 at once to save us the trouble. There's an idea. But I guess it wouldn't really be interesting if we managed to get rid of them so easily. Since we've got more manpower, it should be easier to defeat them. I can't wait until for the next full moon. Okay, so on our way over to the shrine, yeah, we might see real quick. Chihiro's available, Chi's available. Oh, right. And Koro's available. What the hell? Let's read what Mitsuru has to say. Have you heard anything from Aragaki about returning to school? I suppose it'd be best not to get our hopes up, but I'd still like to know how things are going. Can we meet to talk about it? Okay, we will, but first we're gonna go over here. So, like, on our way here. Right, that's Koro-chan, but we're gonna go do this instead. Do you guys remember the very first time that you ever watched Empire Strikes Back? And at the end of this fight between Darth Vader and Luke, Darth Vader has just severed Luke Skywalker's hand and sent both his hand and his lightsaber spiraling off into the clouds of Cloud City, whatever the Bespin, whatever. And Luke Skywalker is retreating, and he's trying to hold on to this very rickety, sharp-edged antenna, trying to get away from Darth Vader. And Darth Vader says, "Luke, Obi-Wan never told you what really happened to your father." And Luke Skywalker says, what? I guess he said you killed him or something. No, Luke, I am your father. And Luke was like, okay, so what do you want me to do with that? Like, I kind of feel like I have this whole hand thing going on. What are we supposed to do with this? If you remember that being the emotional impact of the giant twist at the end of Empire Strikes Back, that's literally what happens in Rebel Moon. They reveal something that is apparently supposed to be like, wow, really? Except everybody's like, okay, so I guess that'll come up eventually or something. Does anybody want a snack? It's just, the thing about Rebel Moon is its total inability its total ignorance of basic storytelling techniques. If you're watching something that's sort of like a paint-by-numbers story, and it's like, yep, that's from that movie, that's from that movie, that's from this other movie, and so forth, that can be a little bit wearing, but at least it's recognizable as a story. Rebel Moon almost goes out of its way to avoid being a story.
Hello.
And Jab is saying spoilers, please. Are we talking about like the Empire Strikes Back or Rebel Moon? Rebel Moon, it would almost be impossible to spoil, honestly. I'm trying to think of a single reveal, anything approaching like a story reveal. Because like, honest to God, if you've ever seen any story in any medium, if you've read Pat the Bunny, then I just don't understand how anything happening in Rebel Moon could come as a surprise to you. From Empire. I am giving away the end of Empire. Also, was the line, he told me enough, Czar? He told me enough. He told me you killed him. And that was when, no, Luke, I am your father. It's always funny to me when people recite it as, I am your father. When it's really the emphasis on the I. Anyway, oh, there you are. How did it go? Is that? I handed over the form to extend Aragaki's leave of absence. Right, I thought as much. He's certainly stubborn, I'll give him that. But this is his decision, so there's nothing more we can do. I apologize for making you run back and forth so much. But thanks to you, I think I can finally lay this matter to rest. I appreciate your help. Tell me what's going on. After everything you've done, I suppose I do owe you an explanation. I really didn't think she would. But not here. Let's relocate to the student council room. I assure you it won't take long.
I don't think I ever told you about how things were before you joined. C's originally started off with only 3 members. Back in middle school, I invited Akihiko to join, and Aragaki followed him soon after. We had no idea what we were doing back then. We were young, inexperienced, and we had almost no intel to work off of. We could barely even make it past the entrance to Tartarus back then. Actually exploring the tower like we're doing now was nothing more than a pipe dream. Even with all our shortcomings, we worked decently as a team. As peers, it was easy for us to connect, and the work was hard but fulfilling.
I wish I could have seen it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not complaining about our current circumstances. We've discovered how to eliminate the Dark Hour, and we've since grown much stronger. However, after what happened in Yakushima, and with Aragaki rejoining, it's hard not to remember the old days. Maybe I'm so concerned about re-enrolling him in school because I'm still living in the past.
So this is asking about him, this is asking about her. I'm going to ask about her specifically because I don't feel like a lot of people do. And I, like, Mitsuru has straight up talked about feeling isolated from people.
Sometime after we started working as a team, we all came to an agreement. We promised we'd all graduate together. No one left behind. Akihiko was just as reckless back then, too. Aragaki was always the one reminding him that our lives were at stake. Although his wording certainly wasn't quite so thoughtful.
I can imagine.
It suits him, doesn't it? I guess you've gotten to know him well. Ever since he left the team, he's acted like he's wanted to punish himself. It's almost like he just wants to waste away. I'm hoping he'll remember his promise and take a step back and look at himself. That's why I gave you the paperwork to get him back in school. That was my last hope, but I suppose it didn't work out. I'll tell Akihiko myself. All right, I'll take this. I'll start on the process for extending his leave of absence.
It seems like Mitsuru and Sonata were really hoping Aragaki would return to school. I should think carefully over whether to hand this over or not.
What's the matter?
Oh, okay, so. No spoilers, but this really, when a game tells you you need to think about this really carefully, it feels important. The thing is, I've been paying attention to the story. Like, we talk about other stuff and, you know, everything with all the different storylines, but this, I've been paying attention, and I'm sorry, but I haven't heard, maybe I'm just old man, I haven't heard anything that would convince me that Aragaki should not be in school. I just don't get it. I just don't. I don't know what his plan is. Right now, what we believe is that if we fight 3 more shadows, then the Dark Hour will go away, our personas will go away, and everybody will go back to our normal lives. What is the normal life going to be like? Because for everybody else, they're in high school, and like Mitsuru and Akihiko are getting ready to graduate. Like, they're going to like putting in their college applications. The rest of us are going to go on to be third years, and Aragaki's going to what? Go hang out in his long coat back behind the what's it called? The alleyway, and just wait for something to happen? I've known people like that, and not in Japan, obviously, but I can't imagine it works out better for them. So I'm going to say, wait a minute. I've really been paying attention. Like, is there anything here that would make this be a good idea? And I just don't think that it is. So no, I don't think that we should put this in. I think we should try to get him back in school. And maybe that's like adult me talking and not like teenage Sama-chan, but no, we're gonna intercede in this.
Oh, sure. What's wrong, though? Is it missing a page? I'll let you handle it then. Make sure to let Aragaki know as well.
I feel like he values directness, and I think that Sama-chan should go to him and say, you've really got your head up your ass on this. Stop it. I took the leave of absence extension form and left the student council room. Maybe I should look for Aragaki and get him to reconsider. Yeah. Jeez, that was a lot. This whole storyline seems so much more elaborate than any other person's. Like, everybody else, we sit and we, like, hang out with them. Okay. I'm trying to remember what day it is. Did we replicate our card for today? I really got caught up in this. I'm so sorry, you guys. I have to check to see if we copied our card. I think we did, but I don't want to not do it. So Jab is also asking about, like, or saying that, like, don't worry. Yep. Did you want a card? You've already duplicated a card today. Okay. So let's go see if we can find him back behind Port Island Station. I think I should have just skipped the outskirts. So, like, Jab was referencing, like, the Snyder Cut. And yeah, again, not a joke. Apparently there's going to be, like, Snyder Cuts of Rebel Moon 1 and 2 that are, like, not PG-13 related. Why were they PG-13 related to begin with? Sorry, rated to begin with. It's on Netflix. rate them NC-17 if that's your thing. The only reason to release like a half-ass cut followed by like the real cut is to drive engagement, which yes is a business strategy, or, well, hold on. Popcorn is a staple for the movies, but I don't really eat the stuff. I can't be totally focused on the movie when I'm eating something. Though I guess some people can't focus if they're hungry. But that's when you need the movie-going spirit. My passion for movies can overcome any hunger. Seriously. Alright. So who do we want to... I want to hang out with Chihiro. Although Kenji... So we did this, right? Like, this is done. Yes. So Yukari wants to hang out with Koro-chan. I have Kenji, Chihiro, and Keisuke. He's 9. So he's 8. And I think I want to hang out with him. Wants to hang out. Might grow closer soon. Not now, because now we need to go get a magician. What I think it is, and like, this sounds so stupid that I feel concerned about saying it, but doesn't it feel like Zack Snyder was making Justice League and he got pulled off the project because the studio had no faith in him whatsoever. They turned the project over to somebody who had successfully directed The Avengers, which was super well received. And the project was such a massive mess that it couldn't be saved, and that was our theatrical cut. And then Zack Snyder came along and said, well, what if you gave me tens of millions of dollars to just shoot a different movie called Justice League? And that did result in, yes, a much better movie. It really was. I will give it all the props in the world.
Please take a look. Is this
Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League was a substantially better movie. But then again, it had the benefit of coming back with all of the feedback from the first movie. How do we fix literally every complaint that everybody had about the first movie? And then it produced a better movie. Oh, look at that. Now, that's not nothing. I think that it's a much better movie, and I give him a lot of credit for that. But if he now recuts or shoots a new version of Rebel Moon that is a better movie, doesn't it just seem like he's releasing trash and then getting more money to go back and do a better version of it and then fix all the problems with the original? Like, believe it or not, I too could do a lot of movies if I was given unlimited money and the ability to release a bad movie and then make it into a good movie afterwards. Like, I don't know, it just seems like a real racket to me, but ultimately, if it turns out to produce better movies, that's better. So, okay. Like, this is not me complaining so much as it is taking note of what I perceive to be a real racket. Chakariku, if you got time, could we talk? Wants to hang out? Yes, and now I have a magician. Thanks. Jab is saying, to be fair, he had a death in his immediate family, and then they got Joss to finish it. So that was absolutely the story that was put out at the time, and I want to make it, I want to say this above and beyond anything that you just heard. If my family endured what I understand that Zack Snyder went through and his family went through, I also would not have been in a good position to... I would have been in an extremely dark place. So I am not looking to make light of that. I feel like Zack Snyder himself has made clear that the idea that he was going to be stepping away due to that death in his family was studio spin for the fact that he was being removed from the project against his will. If I understand, let me put it very, very plainly. If Zack Snyder chose to step aside from the project, that is an absolutely unimpeachable, correct decision based on what he needed to do at that time. If he wanted to continue and he was removed by the studio that used that as a cover story, that is between him and the studio. I'm not going to get involved in that because I wasn't aware, I'm not there about it. And the theatrical cut of Justice League was a terrible movie. I don't know if it would have been as bad if Zack Snyder had been left on the project, but I do know that Joss Whedon, for whatever else you want to say about him, Joss Whedon is a good director because we've seen him good direct multiple different things. I like his directing and I like his storytelling. A lot of people don't, and that's okay. I just don't believe that that the theatrical cut of Justice League was a bad movie because of Joss Whedon. I think that movie was in a severe amount of development hell, and they needed somebody to release it into something that was a commercially viable product, and they got a commercial product. Whether or not you want to call that viable is up to people smarter than me. Today's ramen is on me. You good with ramen? Yes.
Hey man, I was gonna wait to tell you this until we sit down to eat, but I've decided to go to Kyushu with Emiri. So this'll be the last time we have ramen together.
This is the weirdest fucking storyline in the entire game. This is weirder than Mysterious Boy. I just want everybody to understand the idea that this dude is actually dating a teacher and is now talking about, like, moving in with her.
Emiri? Who's that she's with?
I didn't think he'd get so serious about it. He's just a kid. He must have misunderstood. I did it for my own track record as a teacher. He should be grateful. Seems like he's the one who spread the rumors. And now other students are...
Just a little longer. We'll celebrate our wedding soon enough.
I can't wait.
Emiri. So, I guess today was the day she was leaving. I had no idea. I was so excited about going with her that I...
Oh, I really want to choose this. I really am so sorry. I don't usually laugh at people's pain, but the fact... So our goal is to S-Link, right? So we can't say that. Cheer up, man is too, like you're laughing under your breath. Let me handle this? We're gonna go for let me handle this. I couldn't possibly tell you what this means.
It's fine, I'm okay. Thanks though, man. It's not Emiri's fault anyway. I screwed things up. Not her. Why, Emiri? Why? Now my nose is running. Thanks. If you weren't here, I'd...
Tomochika is trying to tough out the pain. I feel like our relationship... I earnestly thought when Sama walked up to him, it would give us some more dialogue choices, and one of them would be, haha.
Let's go home.
So he wasn't dating the teacher? I have been trying to put this together the whole time, because it was like... I said before, I firmly believe that he was just, like, misinterpreting the fact that she was being helpful to him. And so we'll check out the emergency vest in a second. I hope it's bright orange.
Welcome back.
How was your day? I heard that Chidori-san is starting to open up a little, but it seems that she's still uncomfortable talking about personas. It might take some time before she's ready. That's fine. We still have 3 shadows to worry about, so let's focus on that. They'll be sorry they ever set foot into this world. Princess Casey also... Sorry, Czar is also saying, Zack Snyder projects are garbage, period. He's a great cinematographer, but he can't write for fucking shit, and directing makes his writing look good. So his writing is bad. I don't know. Jab has made the case that he's actually a pretty solid director, and I don't know. He is a very, very good cinematographer.
So...
At least I think so. His movies are beautiful. The movies that he shoots are gorgeous. Yeah, Chidori's gonna need some time to cool down, so I'm gonna give her some space before even thinking about going steady. And no shortcuts, of course. And yeah, it's gonna be hard, but I don't think that's a bad thing. For her, it's worth it. Hey, let me tell you the story about Kenji, buddy. Maybe talk to her how she feels about your monogamous relationship.
Honestly.
The typhoon threatens to cancel the festival. It's a shame. As student council president, I've invested a lot of time into organizing it. I hope we'll still be able to hold the festival, but I suppose all we can do is trust in Providence.
Yes.
We've got 3 shadows remaining, huh? Phew. Just thinking about that makes my body tense up. Maybe I'll beef up my training a bit. Aragaki-san used to frequent the outskirts of Port Island Station. The only reason he is still alive is because of his knowledge of self-preservation and defense. Those skills make him quite a valuable ally in battle. Let's see what's on TV. Nothing interesting. I've not been watching the news lately. I've been forgetting the last couple days. I borrowed a DVD of another show. I hear this one's supposed to be kind of scary too. No more skills, but I might get charm. Maybe another time. It's not that I don't want to get charm, and it would probably be cool for story, but also like Tanaka's available. Wants to see me. Grow closer. Grow closer soon. Let's do it.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, Chakariku. I do have something of a life lesson in mind, though it might not necessarily apply to you. Still interested? It'll be 100% free. Wants to talk to me? Incubus, grow closer soon. Yes. Then let's not tarry any longer. The clock's ticking. Pay attention now.
I've decided to make a donation. They're raising money to help orphans in foreign countries. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. It's a long-term investment. Children who learn to cope with adversity are more likely to become rich and famous, like me. I'm thinking of donating 10 million yen. Not a corporate donation, but a private one. When I told them over the phone, they sent me this.
President Tanaka handed me a piece of paper. It looks like a thank you letter from the charity group.
I received it the very next day. Guess I can't back out now. 10 million yen is nothing to me, though. Once those children grow up and become successful, I'll introduce myself to them. I'll say, I'm the one who made all this possible. Then I'll be well taken care of in my old age. If it wasn't for our conversations, I probably wouldn't have considered this. By talking to you, I seem to have developed an interest in watching others mature. I thank you for that. Actually, I should be thanking myself for so wisely taking note of this.
Beneath his selfish demeanor, I can tell he really appreciates me. I feel like I fully understand him now.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Devil Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Devil within thyself.
I really thought we were moving up to 9, by the way. I was off by 1. The Devil Social Link reaches maximum level. You can now fuse Beelzebub, the Prince of Demons.
You can keep that letter. 10 million yen. I worked myself to the bone for that money. And all I have to show for it is that piece of paper. But it's not a bad feeling.
Thank you letter. Oh, right, from the charity.
I'll be going now. The paparazzi could be anywhere. If any one of them were to find out, my brilliant plan would be ruined. Oh, by the way, about that exclusive modeling contract, I've decided to pass on that deal. Rather, it's your fault for sending me mixed messages. Anyway, quit associating with shady middle-aged men like me, and find what truly makes you happy. Bye forever.
I like learning that underneath a kind of scummy exterior, deep down inside, he has a heart as black, as cold as the depths of hell. I don't know what we were supposed to learn from this man. He seems awful. So Princess Casey is saying that 10 million yen works out to about 50,000 British pounds or $64,000. In 2009, Princess Casey, I don't know if they updated any of it, but like this game takes place in 2009. I can hear people talking.
Hey, dude!
Hey, did you hear? Yukari Takaba is going to wear a maid dress for the Culture Festival.
Seriously?
Seriously? Is this a blessing from heaven?
Actually...
The archery team's doing a maid cafe and she drew the short straw. I heard she's not stoked about it, so we gotta go support her, right? Yukari seems to be the talk of the town. It sounds like she's gonna dress up as a maid for the Culture Festival. The first bell is rung. I feel like having your high schoolers dress up as maids is kind of weird, but...
Greetings.
I have heard that Yukari-san is going to be working at a maid cafe during the festival. I am not familiar with the concept. However, the male students in particular seem exceptionally excited to see her new outfit. Still far from passing as human. Alright. Hey, I heard the archery team will be running the maid cafe at the festival. I wonder if Yukitan will be in costume too. You know, since she'll be a waitress and all. I can't really see her in a maid dress though. So, is this just a sign that Junpei is not paying attention to the school gossip, or does nobody like him? I don't care about the Culture Festival if I can't see Kirijo-senpai there. I was hoping she'd dress as a man and dance with me, but I guess that won't happen. For me... fucking random thing to say to somebody. For me, the Culture Festival is over before it even begins. Princess Casey can't find a currency converter for 2009. Yeah, it'd be annoying. You'd have to go, like... You'd have to find... I'd have to think about how you'd have to do it. Because you'd have to find out what the rate of inflation was for both currencies, I think. Yeah, and then work backwards. It'd be annoying. I heard there's a typhoon coming. It's a big, slow one. That means there's going to be a lot of damage. This is going to suck. You think so? I actually want it to come sooner. They'll probably let us out from school early. Or they might even close the school. That'd be great. So we hang out with Yuko. We haven't hung out with Bebe in a hot minute. Let's go to... Oh, wait. No, we're definitely following up on the Shinjiro stuff. But let's go to... Also, Jab had said that, like, Rebel Moon really dinged his opinion of, like, Zack Snyder as being, like, a viable director. The thing is, like... I feel like what it is with Rebel Moon is that the story is awful. Like, it honestly is difficult to come up with an invective that is too hard for just how low the quality of storytelling is. So when you're writing is... Did I select the same exact thing? When your writing is that bad, I don't know how you turn it into a... How the, let's pick up an Auto Rebellion. How you can gauge the directing from there. Like, I don't feel like I have enough information to pull from Rebel Moon because you might as well be reviewing the direction in like a comic strip or something. It's really, really, really awful. There's a giant typhoon approaching, it seems. If the rain gets too strong, the railways will be shut down, so please keep that in mind. Though I don't think anyone would go out in that kind of weather. I know I don't want to come to work on days like that. Yeah, as Casey says, you can do the math on it, but just take a really long time. It's 10 million yen is not as much as it sounds like, but it's still a pretty sizable personal donation, at least by my standards. So what do you want? I found Aragaki. Should I talk to Aragaki and return the leave of absence renewal form? Yes.
Huh?
You want to talk to me about something? Let's go somewhere else. You hungry?
So, are you still carrying that thing around?
You need to rethink this.
Looks like you're not just playing errand boy this time. Sorry, but I'm not going back to school. Since it's you, I guess I'll say it. I ain't gonna live much longer. I'm getting by on meds right now, but that won't last forever.
Hey, I know a girl who can heal flowers. I don't know which of these is better. We can ask him how it happened, or is there anything we can do? If there was something we could do, you'd think that he would have brought that up. Like, this just doesn't seem like, oh yeah, I mean, I could go take some aspirin. How did it happen?
I didn't know my limits, and I bit off more than I could chew. This is what I deserve. This is my body we're talking about. I know it better than anyone. And I know there's nothing I can do.
Here you go! 2 specials!
Eat up. The noodles are getting soggy. I know it seems like I wasted your time, but it's the good memories that stay with you and get people through their struggles. But it's also the mistakes you made that haunt you forever. I gotta use what time I have left to set things straight. I don't have the luxury of doing anything else.
I don't know why I'm hesitating between these two things. They're just variants. I'm trying to think if there's any difference in tone. Don't forget your promises. I'm going to say you have to keep your word. Again, directness.
Damn. You really don't mince your words, do you? But you know, that ain't so bad. It's way more refreshing than having someone keep quiet because they're scared of hurting my feelings. That's gotta be why they depend on you so much. Aki and Kirijo are fighting with way more confidence than they had 2 years ago. Yeah, you're just something special. But look, if you got time to waste on me, then go spend it on someone else. Like Amada, he's still just a kid. He's way in over his head. I'm still gonna do whatever I can to help. But after that, I'm counting on you. I'll hold on to this. Yeah. I should have been the one to hand it in. Sorry I put that on you. You can head on outside. I'm paying today. Thanks. Money's on the counter.
Thanks! Come again!
Aragaki and I quietly headed back to the dorm. I feel like Aragaki's trust in me has given me courage. Oh, damn it.
Oh, welcome back.
Is it my imagination, or have the lost been proliferating more quickly than usual lately? There's over 2 weeks until the next full moon, so why? I suppose we should just focus on what we can accomplish right now. We'll deal with this next shadow swiftly and effectively.
Unbelievable!
Guess what? I have to wear a maid outfit. Oh, this is so messed up. The third option for Sama-chan. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
Maybe I'll just run away. Junpei-kun really cares about Chidori-san a lot, doesn't he? I'd only ever seen him goofing around, but now he seems like such a gentleman. Oh, hold on. The number of the lost surges every full moon. It's relentlessly unceasing. I hope we'll discover some breakthrough by climbing Tartarus. Nothing interesting on the news. Apparently I haven't been missing much on the news. Culture Festival. I forgot we did that. That crap doesn't interest me. Okay, so Koro-chan wants to hang out. Again. Oh, hold on. Have you been able to talk to him? I'd really appreciate it if you did. It seems like he's holed up in his room again today. I'm counting on it. You. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we needed to do today. I haven't forgotten about Old Monk. It sounds like he's doing something in his room. Should I spend the evening with Amada? Maybe knock politely. Hello? I can't hear anything out here, but do you want to hang out? Who's there? Ow.
Senpai?
I heard some noise. I feel like that's the most neutral thing.
Sorry, I knocked over some stuff while I was cleaning. I guess sound travels really well around here. I'll be more careful. Okay then, good night. Senpai? Actually, there's something I'd like to talk about. Will you come in? Sorry it's so messy in here. This won't take long. I actually have a favor to ask of you. You see, I have a pet hamster. I got him when I was living with my mom, and he's been with me ever since, so I decided to bring him here. If, for some reason, I don't make it back here in the future, then this little guy will be all alone. So, could you help look after him if that happens?
Is everybody huffing neurotoxin? What is happening? How about why me? He's clearly upset about something. That might be difficult, sounds like I'm complaining. How about why me? Unless it's like, why me?
Because you're a leader, and you're basically already an adult. I know how capable you are. You even came to see me today. You look out for the ones around you, so I'm sure he'd be happy with you. So please, I can even provide a little something as thanks. I'll give you all my allowance, and the rest of my New Year's money. And I'll give you all the comics here, plus whatever else you want.
Hypothetically speaking.
Okay, that works for me. Well, aren't you the lucky one? But when that happens, you better listen to him, okay?
What's his name?
His name... It's... Hamburger.
Sounds delicious. How about just that's a good name? I am curious, again, I feel like oftentimes, like, asking kids questions gets, allows them to express themselves. But he seems self-conscious about it, so I'm gonna say that's a good name.
You think so? Mom used to always laugh about it. The night he came home with me, we had hamburgers for dinner, so that's why. Anyways, thank you so much. That's a big relief. There's not much time left now. Sorry again for the disturbance. Could you apologize to everyone else for me? It's getting late, so I'm going to bed soon. Actually, can I ask you one more thing? Everyone in this dorm is so kind. They always come up to me for a casual chat, and they treat me like a normal person. Sure, there were plenty of adults who showed concern for me, but I feel like the people here are a little different. And you came to check in on me again today. But why? Why does everyone here care about what happens to me?
So, because we're a team, I think... Because I know how it feels, no particular reason. Like, honestly, it was, we do it for anybody. This is what it means to be a part of a group. So, yeah.
A team? I only just joined, but you already think of me as one of your own? I guess that was a weird question, wasn't it? Sorry, don't mind me, but maybe I should have asked sooner. I don't know if I'll be able to fully repay you for your kindness, but I'll do my best. Okay then, good night. Senpai, I'm really glad you came. Thank you, and I'm sorry. I won't let you down.
I left the silent hallway and returned to my room. I really feel like we have to talk to somebody about the fact that everyone in Sama-chan's life is basically packing it in. Seems really concerning. I feel like my courage has improved, son of a bitch, after accepting Amada's desperate request. Also, Inner Tooth is saying, the doctor said if I have a vasectomy, I wouldn't have any kids. Had the operation, got home, they're still there. Also, Princess Casey had a hamster named Derek, and Inner had a hamster named Speedy. I've never had a hamster. I can hear people talking.
Hey.
I heard there's a nasty typhoon on the way. Do you think they'll still have the Culture Festival on Saturday? If they don't, I'm gonna riot. We've heard so much about this. I don't think so. The way they're talking, the typhoon's gonna be way too destructive.
Huh?
You seriously think it's gonna be canceled? Man, after all that work we put into preparing for it. What is it, on Saturday? Imagine on Saturday, Sama-chan gets up, it's blustery out day, the typhoon came, the Culture Festival was canceled. Oh well, maybe next year. And that it just cuts to the next day. Inner saying actually it was a guinea pig, not a hamster. Hamsters, like guinea pigs are larger than hamsters, or are they, do I have that backwards? So we can talk to this kid, we're at rank 9 with him. Chihiro's available, Yuko is not available. All right, let's go do our card. Oh, because it's Saturday, the Culture Festival, I don't think we'll get to hang out with Striped Shirt. If anybody wasn't here, like I call him Striped Shirt because that's how he was introduced to us by Maiko. So, pause. We want to... Painting Buddy, hey cutie, what the hell? Kazushi. Kazushi is Chariot, right? And we're rank 9. Hold on, if he's ready to rock, then we will rank 10 him. Track practice? No. So not yet. So how about you? Are you free today? Let's go on a date. I want to eat ramen together. I don't know why we're getting red hearts on this. Grow closer. Grow closer soon. He's rank 9. Yeah, let's hit it. There was nothing else though, right? Right, okay.
What's up?
I got nothing to do today. If you're not busy, let's go get some ramen. Wants to hang out, grow closer, grow closer soon.
Right. Another day, another bowl of ramen.
I never noticed the pinup girl there in the back. Despite its simple appearance, the soup has a complex flavor that's enhanced by the noodles.
Damn, this really is some bomb ramen. How could I ever leave this city? Miss Kano must be in Kyushu by now. I wonder if she had her wedding already.
It's been like 2 days. I'm stealing your egg.
Hey, dude, give that back. That egg's all I got in this world, man. Hand it over or else.
We chatted for a while.
Man, it's always a blast hanging out with you. That said, I still want a girlfriend.
Keep yelling it in this ramen shop. That'll make it happen. You've got this.
Yeah, dude, and you can be my wingman. Let's go pick up some chicks. No. I'm getting off track. I've been doing some thinking after everything that went down. When Emiri left, I was sad, sure. On top of that, I felt really dumb. Did I really love Emiri? Or did I just love the idea of dating a teacher? I thought about it a lot. But I couldn't figure it out. What I did figure out is, you're a true friend.
We're great friends.
Damn it, why do I say such embarrassing things? God, I'm such a dumbass. Anyway, here, take this.
Handmade choker.
I made it for you. Figured you could pull it off. Your fashion sense is kind of, so I wanted to help you out. I mean, that's what best friends do, right? It's a symbol of our friendship.
Tomochika told me I'm his best friend. I feel a strong bond with Tomochika.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the magician arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the magician within thyself.
You can now fuse Futsunushi, the warrior god.
Man, I worked up an appetite acting all weird around you. More eggs, please. Make it 10.
Eating 10 eggs would kill me dead. Eggs are extremely filling, I find. Tomochika and I spent hours hanging out. So I guess he's in a good place, but now we have confirmed, so like there was never anything going on and that was just him talking a big game. Oh.
Perhaps.
Now we forgot a typhoon headed our way. Still not sure if it's gonna lay us out or not though.
I have a theory.
According to my calculations, the probability of the typhoon descending upon us is extremely high. We must secure the dormitory windows and seal any areas prone to leaking. Today's Cantonese word is Kehei. Flex those fingers and Kehei. Kehei means I'm mad now. A full train makes you seriously Kehei. That's all for this week. Back to the news. No typhoon coverage, I'll note.
By the way,
It's almost time for the culture festival at your school, right? I hear we might get hit by a typhoon, though. But if the festival doesn't get canceled, I hope you have fun. Alright, so... Koro-chan is not available, and I don't see Fuka... Oh, there he is. Fuka is up here. So we have lots of hangout options, but I think that what we want to do is see if the monk is available. Because I have not had very good luck, like, making friends with that dude. I'm keeping up the pretense of going to work. I can't let my wife and little girl know that I've been laid off. That's right, we found out that he was laid off in the last episode. I don't think I have a tower. Like, I'm 98% sure that we don't have a tower. Inner saying that Speedy loved cheese, but was only ever given a tiny bit, and was, in fact, extremely fast.
This is your progress so far.
I say tower is pretty low on the list. Pretty far down. Here we go.
Please take a look. You can't carry any more than
Crap. Okay.
Please choose
So,
the personas you
who
would
do we
like
not
to view.
need? We don't need Magician. We don't need Devil. All right, so let's push... No, hold on. I need Sun, though. We do need Moon. Hierophant is not available, but I don't need Hermit.
You need
And
to
then...
consider.
Oh, we've got 2 Moons. So, if we wanted to get rid of somebody, this big elephant guy would be, I think, the one to get rid of. And then that'll give us a strength, and we would dump Hanuman. All right, let's do this.
acceptable?
Let me just double check. Yeah, this is going to dump 2 guys that I don't need so much. So, physical and dark is what he starts off with, and high in strength.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
All right, so let's go with Blade Fury, Heavy Strike, let's go with Cruel Attack, I guess. An Apt Pupil probably doubles the chance. I don't know what, like 2 times 0 is 0, but it's got to be a pretty good
will
number.
Receive a good amount of X.
Yes.
Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Oh God, look at his horse. You poke that horse anywhere, he's going to get really upset with you. Don't try to brush the horse. Strength. Okay, so we've got Pierce Boost. Let's overwrite Madoon, because I don't usually ever use it. Null Fear. I also would like to have Null Fear, I feel like. Medium dark damage. I've got other sources of this, and yeah, his magic isn't all that great. And then Evade Dark wouldn't help him, but would help somebody else later in life. So, now that I've done that, we have another strength. I don't really need a Devil. And I do want to hold on to a Moon, even though we haven't hung out with Nozomi recently. Who else do I not need? We don't need Devil. So, Fool, yeah, I guess. Hierophant, but that one's too high of a level, so we can't do that. And then Fortune, I need to double check if I know a Fortune. I'm relatively sure that I do. This would give me Empress.
All the time you need to consider.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're not hanging out with any Fortunes lately, so...
This would be a wise choice.
Actually, isn't Bebe Fortune? So this person is very healing focused, so let's see what we can do.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
Well, she's already got Sama Recarm, doesn't she? Yeah, so what would Recarm get us?
What do you wish to inherit?
Nothing. That's a worse version of the same thing. So, let's take Anti-Wind Master, because that could be very helpful. Lowers defense. I like Spirit Drain on everybody, all of the time, but let's go with... Yeah, let's get some of these. Lowers all foes' defense, lowers accuracy. Yeah, let's make her very supportive to our guys. So, raises attack, nullify debuffs on us, nullify buffs on the enemy.
No new
We'll go with that.
powers,
a new power emerges.
I'm sure we'll be happy to have an Empress eventually. Because that's the thing, you guys. There's like S-Links we still haven't even started. A skill seems to be on the verge of changing. Why the hell not? Okay, so we got Megiddo, medium almighty, and then medium slash damage to one foe. Okay, I mean her strength isn't the best, but that's cool. Like Aeon, we haven't started that, assuming, like, it's also possible that that's not like an actual S-Link that we do, but Ganesha's Star. Temperance is too high. Yeah, and those guys are too high. So we've cleared up a couple spaces. Let's go get Tower.
Please take a look.
Hello to Ronan. Ronan, I hope that your Monday went okay. We're about to go hang out with an old monk. And there's a typhoon coming in the game, not in real life. Judgment, that's another one. We have Justice, but not Judgment. Tower. I'm gonna get our best tower guy out here.
Very well, it's yours. Very well.
Let me just double check, sorry, that I do have a... Just in case we can hang out with Striped Shirt.
Are you in?
Do I still have a son?
Choose the personas
I do, okay.
You would...
Are you finished? We look...
Ronan did not have a good Monday, but is otherwise doing okay. Also, Princess Casey is saying that she never thought about cheese for guinea pig. Derek loved apples. Probably healthier than the cheese. I have to say, given the choice between the two, though, I will typically go with cheese personally. Oh, hello, everybody.
Welcome.
If you want to make an impression, accessorizing is a must. I can actually start to afford some of this stuff. Luxury necklace that protects the wearer from all ailments seems pretty sweet, but I can't afford it. Do you know the wiring here was in bad shape? We just barely squeaked by in some big events. The weird thing is it's fixed now, but nobody ever called maintenance. Yeah, we fought the terrible shadow here. I always thought the men in this club weren't that good looking, but I guess I was wrong. Whoa, Mama's fortune telling's great. I did just what Mama told me to, and I found out something new about my friend, and now we're closer than ever. I really look up to that woman. Something about a new friend, huh? Aren't you supposed to find stuff like that out on your own? I have a really bad feeling about this. Yeah, we're not going to get a fortune right now. Okay, so here's Old Monk.
You're here again.
Drinking by himself, grow closer soon, all right.
You're not kid. Have a seat.
You're late. I was just thinking about leaving. You've been coming here a lot too, huh? You alright, kid? You know, financially, paying for the drinks here? High school kids don't have much money, do they? At least, I never gave much to my son.
I was broke as shit in high school. Too young to work very reliably. And don't get me wrong, I've had a job since I was 14, which, yes, is high school, but it was like under-the-table, sub-minimum wage stuff. So I distinctly remember this era of life. So I'm trying to remember what this dude's deal is. Every time I try to answer him on anything, he's like, no, that was the wrong answer. You get 0 musical notes. I have enough, or I'm not struggling. I am not struggling. I do have plenty of money. I'm just going to tell him the truth. I have enough. I don't know. This is probably the wrong thing with this guy.
Hey now. Guess you kids have ways to make money these days. You're not doing anything illegal, though, are you, kid? Not that I care. By the way, let me ask you, is there anything you want right now? And I mean something you can buy with money, not some crap like love or a sense of humor.
Yes.
That was a stupid question, I should have guessed. Materialistic desire can lead to aspiration. Still, When you get to be my age, well, try thinking about it this way. You work to make money so you can have a better life. But to make enough money, you gotta work all the time. So you never get to enjoy that better life you're working so hard to have. Quite a paradox, isn't it? Do you know what the average lifetime income of a white-collar worker is? Including a retirement fund and an annual pension. It's 250 million yen. That's not even close to a lottery jackpot. Thanks to me, you learned something new today, eh, kid? Now, don't waste your life working all the time trying to get rich. Just take life as it comes.
Mutatsu's words are harsh, but I can feel his kindness. I understand him a little better now. By the way, Jav had also noted he had actually looked up like what the yen to dollar ratio was, and he said in 2009, basically knock off 2 zeros and that's it. So 10 million yen would be the next, it would be 1 million yen and then $100,000. Is that, am I doing that? Like, if I could write it down and see the zeros, I could do it. In my head, it's harder.
I worked my ass off for a lousy 250 million yen. And for what? I wish I could buy back all the time I lost.
I said goodbye to Mutatsu and went back to the dorm. Yeah, if you knock 2 zeros off, it'd take you to $100,000, right? I can hear people talking.
Hey there.
Hey, did you go to the film festival during the summer vacation? Oh, the one at Port Island Movie Theater? Yeah, I watched a bunch of things. I heard they're gonna have it again next week just for one day. Wanna go? Nah. On the 23rd, right? I'll pass on that one. I forgot what the theme was this time was, but I remember it was all kiddie. Looks like there's going to be a one-day film festival next week on the 23rd. Maybe I should invite someone to come with me. All kiddie, you say? If only I knew any kids. Ronan was rolling around with 10,000 in cash at one point. Was this in real life or in the... Wait, what? I should have read that. Oh, right, the typhoon is coming.
This is the first time we've met during the day. Let's have a chat while the opportunity presents itself.
People who visited Japan, is it acceptable for you to walk around with no shirt and some sort of a large pistol sticking out of your waistband? I kind of feel like they would object to that. But also there's a typhoon coming. What about the typhoon?
That doesn't concern me. Now, let's be off. I understand one of my group has caused you some trouble. Is she in good health? It must be difficult looking after her. After all, you likely can't rein her in for very long. Or could it be you've already killed her?
We don't kill people.
So you're keeping her alive. Then I take it you've had to use the suppressants. As I'd expect from Kirijo's resourcefulness. And you now have someone with first-hand experience among your number as well. If you already know about the suppressants, that simplifies things. Can you imagine it? A persona user murdered by their other half. Such is the fate of a persona that has gone berserk. As you have already seen for yourself. This power of ours is not meant to be wielded by just anyone. That holds true even for those who were awakened by force. It comes at a great cost, and we can only harness it by walking the line between life and death. This power makes us who we are. And yet, you hold the ability to wield so many. The Dark Hour has graced you with its favor, almost unjustly so from our perspective. Now, I ask you, don't you think it'd be a shame for you to lose such a special power?
It's for the sake of the world.
You stubbornly cling to that sentiment. Do you have no intention of understanding anything? Choosing to turn a blind eye towards your own power, to the grief of the fallen, the unchosen, the unloved. Such apathy, such insolence. You trample upon everything we stand for. And worst of all, your rejection of mine. You tread upon your gifts like dirt, and in doing so, reveal your own arrogance. It disgusts me. I see now that nothing will change your mind. If our beliefs are at odds with each other, and neither side is willing to concede, then a battle is unavoidable. Our final confrontation will come in our own time. You have been blessed with a power greater than any other, and yet you don't see its true value. Such a shame.
I can't tell you how much I want Akihiko to just, like, run in from slightly off frame and just haymaker that guy into a cement wall. Jab is going off to watch a basketball game. Jab, thank you very much. Have a great evening. Hopefully we'll see you again a little bit later. Probably not tonight, but I'm drenched from the rain. My whole body is shivering.
Huh. Didn't quite make it, huh?
According to the news, a typhoon just hit. Apparently, it's the biggest one on record. It's moving slowly too, so it'll be gloomy for a while.
Yeah, thanks to that, the school festival got canned. Well, less work for us in the end, I guess. Still sucks that we'll be stuck indoors for vacation, though. So, what you gonna do over break?
I honestly cannot believe that after hearing so much about the Culture Festival, it's just canceled. Wow. I made plans? I mean, everybody's here. I don't want them to think that Sama-chan has nothing going on. I made plans.
Oh yeah? You always seem to keep busy, huh? What about you, Fuka?
Me? The only thing I plan to do is go to the movies.
Ooh, a movie? Do you have a date?
It's not like that. I'm going with Natsuki-chan. We actually talk about movies all the time. But with this typhoon, I don't know if we'll make it.
How about you, Yuka-tan? Still gonna have practice?
I don't know. The archery range is outside, so it's most likely canceled until the storm blows over.
Same here. This stupid typhoon is gonna mess up my training.
You gotta be booked, right, Kirijo-senpai?
I'm not sure yet. Why are you so curious about our business, Iori?
Oh, me? Well, I'd be happy to tell you about my plans.
I suspect that you will be visiting Chidori-san. Although she is in stable condition now, we still can't release her.
Man, Ai-chan, you must be psychic. And you know what? She even told me she wants me to come. Oh, man! I can't believe she said that. So I figured I should probably check up on her. You know, with the storm and all.
Mm-hmm.
What's with him? Why is he all excited?
Well...
You don't know either, huh?
Oh, Amada-kun, what are your plans during the break?
Oh, I'm not really doing anything in particular.
Come on, you gotta be doing something.
Oh, I'll probably go visit the shrine.
Dude, you're a kid, not an old man.
I always go to pray, though. I guess you could say I have a wish I want granted. Anyway, I'm going back to my room. I've got a lot of homework to do.
Oh, okay. Just holler if you get stuck, yeah?
I feel a bit under the weather. Maybe I should head to bed early tonight. Oh, does that mean... Yeah, we can't go out in the storm, I'm sure.
Nah.
The only downside to canceling the school festival is we won't get to see Yucatan in a maid dress anymore. Bummer, huh? Yeah, bummer.
Right?
Pretty sure it's not just us who are bummed out, though.
Let's see.
As student council president, I'm saddened to hear the festival has been canceled. I suggested that the date be rescheduled, but it seems that won't happen. Well, there's nothing one can do to hinder Mother Nature's will.
By the way,
this building was damaged by that shadow back in April. I wonder if there's any leaks. I hope this place didn't get damaged as badly as I did, though, huh? You're all wet. Are you all right? You don't look so good. I don't think we should go to Tartarus tonight. Stay home and rest instead. Yamagishi's right. You should take care of yourself. I doubt anyone would want to go to Tartarus in all this wind and rain anyway.
Hello there.
Due to the cancellation of the festival, we will receive 5 days off from school. We will have the full weekend off. The 21st is Respect for the Aged Day. The 22nd is a national holiday. The 23rd is the autumnal equinox.
I have a suggestion.
We should use this time wisely. Huge typhoon gets closer and closer. It's hitting the mainland right now. Depending on weather conditions, it may pass over Japan by tonight. So, typhoon, cyclone, hurricane. I may not know the differences between these storms. I hate to say it, but I'm so relieved the festival got canceled. I mean, come on, a maid outfit? I'd rather stand outside in the middle of the typhoon than have to wear a maid outfit. I don't blame her. It feels like super weird, like, fetish stuff. A wish, huh? Why can't he act like a normal kid? Oh yeah, you guys, you can't even bring up the phone. I never got my taiyaki. Shit. It's gone. Note has been left. To Chakariko, sorry I accidentally ate your taiyaki thinking it was for me. Take this in exchange, Sonata. We got some mega protein. Hello to Samalander! Samalander's saying the difference is where it started. So is there no difference in like which way it rotates or whatever? As far as I know, we have to go to sleep. Also, hold on. Oh, I can't. I have a fever. Uh-oh. I should head to bed early. Okay, here we go. I'm feeling terribly chilly and may have caught a cold. Interesting that Sama-chan in the game gets sick so close to when actual Samalander... I'm sure it's nothing. I don't think I can stay awake any longer.
I've been waiting for you. It's been quite some time since I last summoned you in your dreams. Several seasons have come and gone since I first offered you my assistance. Now then, your persona abilities. Have you been using them wisely?
Yes.
To be direct, I sense a great catastrophe in your future. But it would be a pity to lose one with such potential as yourself. Therefore, please allow me to provide you with a new form of assistance. I will unlock further secrets of fusion previously unrevealed to you. I am certain that you will find this to be of great benefit.
New combinations have been added to Special Fusion.
But for now, you must be tired. Please, rest easy. Until we meet again.
Do you have any, like, Dayquil? Don't really want to spend the next... Oh, shit. I seem to have slept for a long time. It appears the typhoon has passed. Through the window, the sky looks clear. I feel refreshed. Today is Respect for the Aged Day. The holiday lasts until the 23rd. Yeah, Inner has a good question. Samlander, are you back to work this week? There's no school today. So, we didn't get to hang out with Striped Shirt. We can't play the MMO anymore. And we missed the Home Shopping Network. Because we were sick. Samlander confirms, yes, full day today. Oh my god.
Hey there.
Is your body totally healed up? The physical health of a fighter is very important. Be careful. No matter how strong you are, if you don't feel well, you won't last long in the ring.
Good morning.
I am here to monitor the condition of your health. Your temperature, pulse, and breathing have all returned to normal. Congratulations on surviving your illness. Oh, you seem to be feeling better. Why don't you go out and get some fresh air? It's really nice out. Oh, Chakariko-san, are you feeling better? How's the cold? Since school's out anyway, you should just rest for today.
Yes? What is it?
How are you feeling? I'm doing all right.
All right.
I'm glad to hear it. Then you'll have no problems going to Tartarus, I take it? But we're not going right now.
Hey!
You know, they say idiots never get sick. Wait, that means since you got sick, you're smart, and I didn't. I'm a... Well, what do they know anyways?
Oh.
I'm glad you're feeling better now, but don't push yourself too hard, okay? You might catch another cold. Hi, I'm Trish with today's installment of Who's Who. Our subject today is a girl in her 20s with a very original short hairstyle. She studied overseas and speaks fluent English. She's as intelligent as she is beautiful. Next is news. Pain, pain, go away. Inner saying, the pain of catching up on everything. Your work can be done by 10 others, then why does nobody do it when I'm not at work? I'll say this, when I work, if somebody's like out, we do our best to cover for them for sure. A woman in my neighborhood said part of her roof was destroyed by the typhoon. No matter how much we try to prevent disasters, there's no way we can completely guard against them. Well, I don't know. You can't trust those building contractors, you know. It could be that her house was just made of cheap, non-regulation materials.
So, the Culture Festival was called off on account of the typhoon, huh? What a waste. Well, don't be so glum. You've got plenty of time to live, so you can wait for the next one.
So, Nozomi's available, but let's do the shrine. I feel like we have 2 of most of our cards, so it's not a crisis, but there's certain ones like Invigorate that we could have 3 or 4 or 5 of, for sure. Evade Strike, why not? Wait, let's check our phone. Wild Duck Burger and something for you. I don't think we need to see him because we did upgrade everybody's stuff. We do have 13 days until the next Tartarus, so... or full moon. Yeah, let's go hang out with Nozomi. I'm just going to take a quick look to make sure that we do have a moon persona. And we do.
Listen.
Munch Munch Burp. Hey, Chakariko-kun. Perfect timing. Do you want to go get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying sadly. Shit. I don't really want to hang out with him if we're not going to go up. Let me just see what else is available. Nobody? We can't hang out with the Hierophant because he's actually... Yeah, for actual Samalander, there is a little bit of an issue where Bunkichi from the bookstore is actually in Tartarus. So we have to go help him. but I wasn't planning to do it right this minute. What should I do? That cat went somewhere. No one knows where he went. Maybe it was because of that typhoon? If he could have come home with me before, this wouldn't have happened. So, let me go to the film festival place. Wait, is it across the street here? Hold on. I always forget where, like, which shops are at which location. Yeah, this is the sort of crap hole one. It's always under construction. I thought my teacher might be better this term, but I guess not. Oops. He mumbles a lot and doesn't have the energy, so class is really boring. Okay, so let's go here. The other day I saw a young man who was a little different. He seemed about the age to be in high school. He was throwing a ball up and down. Do high school students still play with those kinds of toys? Balls? No. No, I think they got rid of them. That's only for old folks. 1,500 again. No, I don't want courage. So yeah, we're gonna go hang out with Nozomi. Is there anything else I would do? Can we work at the flower shop?
Welcome. Take your time.
No, we can only buy things.
Please.
I could check the mall. Like, we could hang out at the place. I'm trying to remember where else we could work. Yeah, as Scar says, balls no longer exist. I'm not even sure what he means by balls. Must be some sort of a dance event. Raises charm, raises strength. I do need to raise my charm. Screw it, we'll do this. I played the dating heist simulator, High School of Youth. I learned the ins and outs of romantic courtship from the arcade game. Oh yeah, and Samalander, the courage is now up to level 6, so that's why we're not doing any more courage stuff. It's maxed out.
Oh, welcome back. Oh, hi.
I'm glad you weren't sick for very long. Maybe it's because you rested for 2 days straight. So Koro wants to watch something, but I'm pretty sure that we've determined that he won't get any more skills. While you were resting, a typhoon passed through town. Not much damage was incurred. Nothing of note was mentioned during the typhoon damages on the news either. Speaking of which... News. That was a pretty big typhoon. I bet a lot of buildings were destroyed. Yukari-san and Fuka-san were really scared. Were you scared during the typhoon too, Chakariko-san? I slept through it.
Oh!
That's right. That's right. I should have made you some rice porridge while you were sick. I've never had rice porridge. It sounds good.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't think of that sooner. Next time you get sick, I'll make sure to make it. So, he wants to... We know what he wants to do. That's for academics, and I kind of want to do it. We'd cook with you with Mitsuru. Would our academics go up if we cooked with Mitsuru? And we'd also get, like, an item. Also, I do have this. Pickup line master would be for charm. Yeah, then there's that. Let's do sage brain training. With the right training, you can have the mind of a sage. Use these puzzles to train your brain. Looks like puzzles involving shapes, wordplay, and numbers. Your IQ level is Sage Next Door. I don't know how to feel about the results, but if nothing else, I feel a little smarter after training my brain. Ronan's saying time to dive, but I don't know. Oh, hell dive maybe? It's gotten late. I should head back to my room.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. 2 this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. Goodbye now.
All right, that might be a good cue to go into Tartarus. I got a text message. Yuko's bored. I would like to hang out. Grow closer thanks to White Rider. Should I take her up on that? Yes, we should. Getting the cake set was definitely the right choice. That cheese tart was so good. I feel so refreshed. All that coaching left me exhausted. Nothing beats a helping of sweets. I've had no time to myself lately between being the team manager and a coach for those kids. But depending on how things go, we might be done with track around this time next year. Because we'd be busy as third years and everything. I wonder what I'll be doing then. I don't remember what her goals are. Looking for a job? Is that insulting? I don't know. I don't know whether or not she wants to go to college or wants to, like, go direct into the workforce. I have some vague recollection. This is the trouble with, like, playing sometimes long apart. I thought that she said something about that she doesn't see herself going to college, but that might have been somebody else. That might have been trendy student. Let's go with looking for a job. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was correct. Going to work right after high school? Well, I guess that's always an option. Plus, if I live with my parents, I'll have plenty of spending money. But I'm not sure I'm ready for that just yet. Yuko seems to be considering her options. I learned a little bit more about her today. You know what? I think I'm going to get another cake. They say sugar can help with anxiety. By the way, what's your favorite type of cake, Chakariko-kun? You like them less sweet. I like carrot cake a lot. I personally like them with plenty of cream and fruits. Oh, we don't get to find out Sama-chan's favorite kind of cake. Yuko and I talked about cakes for a while before I headed back to the dorm. Carrot cake is extremely good. And Scar saying so many people getting lost in Tartarus. Yeah, it's weird that they keep wandering in there. I thought that most people were coffins, but I guess being lost in Tartarus is better than getting killed by shadows or like apathy syndrome. The sky is clear and blue once again. Everyone with laundry out in the line can rest assured it'll be dry in the afternoon. Next up, news regarding yet another missing persons report. Aki Kurobe, a third year at Gekkoukan High School, and Yasunobu Shinozono, 44, the president of a company in the Bay Area, were both reported missing earlier today. People are searching for leads and ask the public for assistance. It's a possibility they may have wandered into Tartarus. We must go rescue them. Alright, so he wants to cook. Fuka's on the second floor.
Perhaps...
If the Dark Hour disappears, we'll probably lose our persona abilities and return to just being ordinary high school students, right? Oh, but I guess we won't be the same as we were before, because of everything we've experienced together. We'll all live richer, fuller lives. Only 3 shadows left. I bet they're gonna be tough.
Yes.
Yes, that is the most likely scenario. It will be difficult to win without thorough training in Tartarus.
I have a suggestion.
We have captured Strega's support specialist, Chidori. Next mission, it is highly probable that they will be unable to determine our location. Yeah, not having a navigator must make a huge difference. I doubt they'll be able to do much on their own right now. Still, we should be careful. The other 2 must be formidable too. Yeah, one of them has a gun.
By the way,
not an invoker, not an evoker. I wish the typhoon was on our side. Maybe we could blow an entire ramen stand into a shadow and kill it with one hit. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
In fairness, it would be awesome. So, let's... Hold on, I want to look at this. Yeah, I don't think that Old Monk is there. So we'll probably cook with Shinjiro. Or Aragaki is, I think, what we're supposed to call this. Call him. On the other hand, this is not a bad day to go to Tartarus. Yeah, we don't have a card. So let me head back. Mandragora is courage and maybe charm. Choggle Cafe is definitely charm, but also definitely courage. Wait, where's the exit? So, let me just see what games we have available. Courage is a no. Agility is a no. Okay. I'm gonna go cook with Aragaki. Unless Koro-chan wants to go for a walk. We should probably check with him too. He looks pretty happy with his food. Koro-chan seems to be in a good mood. Alright. Here we go. Hey, I want to use the kitchen. Are there any rules about sharing ingredients and dishes we can use? Stuff like that? I want to hear more about the kitchen rules from you. I'll return the favor. Looks like Aragaki wants to use the kitchen. Should I spend time with him? Let's go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I see. So if there's leftovers, we can keep them in the fridge. But we're cooking for 2 today. There probably won't be leftovers. Oh, I forgot to mention, but I'm making katsudon. Make sure to eat it all, no matter how it tastes.
You're making it? Yeah, I feel like this is the only answer that isn't, like, douchey.
I said I'd thank you, didn't I? If you don't want it, I could put the meat away. But that's a pain, so just eat it. Alright then. Time to get started. The rice is already cooked, so just scoop everything into a bowl once it's ready. I like extra large portions, by the way.
I watched Aragaki cook. His skill is on par with that of a professional chef. The katsudon is ready. Crunchy, flaky breaded pork, topped with half-cooked egg. I could eat this all day.
Looks like you're a fan, huh? Anyone can make this, as long as they practice. Today we just had the rice and toppings. But you could add side dishes too. Well, give it a try when you have time.
It sounds really good. Exquisite katsudon.
Alright. I did my part to thank you. You handle the cleanup. See you around.
Seems incredibly fair. Somebody cooks for you, you clean up for them. I got a text message. Keisuke wants to hang out. I think we will. I think also isn't today the day of the film festival, but why not? Morning. I've been feeling the burnout starting to creep up on me, so I'm going to take some time for myself and go out. I know you're probably busy, but I'd love it if you join me. Just let me know what you decide before this afternoon. Thanks. Yeah, why not? Kaz says this game makes him hungry. Yeah, this game is full of really good food. I've always thought of artists as people on TV or in magazines. I don't remember this dude's voice. I never thought that I might become one myself. Hey, so this is just a hypothetical, but if I became an artist...
Listen.
What would I list on my list as my occupation on a survey? Artist. Entertainment industry. No, artist. I guess so, but I think I'd be a little embarrassed to call myself that. Well, I guess I can't help it since I'd be one, right? But would people think I'm being arrogant? No, you're... I'm not sure that it's arrogant to call yourself an artist. Sorry, we all get it. We all get it. considers the talent necessary to be a professional artist to be something so rarefied that he feels self-conscious about ascribing itself to him. We get it. I learned a little bit more about him. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. I should be taking action, not just mulling it over like this. Hey, do you have any more time after this? I'm gonna go buy some art supplies. Yeah, so we were probably maxed out with him anyway, like ready to move up, but it's fine. I like that little story. Some Kachudan sounds really good right now. Welcome back. Oh. Are you feeling any better, Chakariku-kun? I was going to inquire earlier, but I thought you might be sick of asking everyone if you're sick. Not really.
No, I suppose not.
There's no need to be modest. I mean, it's hard to enjoy anything at all when you're not feeling well. I bet you were also thinking, I didn't choose to get a cold. Get it? No. Choose you. Cultural anthropologists have made an announcement regarding apathy syndrome. They've calculated the timing of when victims will recover and when new victims will be claimed. People are waiting to hear the exact day that victims will begin to increase next month. At least other people are noticing that it happens on a predictable cycle. What, you bored? Then go bother the chairman or something. He'd love a captive audience for his terrible puns. Let's go together.
What?
I'll pass.
Oh, hi.
Sick for very long. Yeah, okay, so it's just the same chat that we had before. So, what do we have? Not a lot. Koromaru, would you like to do some gardening? Look at me with pleading eyes. He does want to go for a walk. Let's do it. Aragaki can come.
Well, aren't you happy today? The pooch must have been worried because you were sick so long. I ain't trying to nag, but don't take your health for granted. That special power of yours has been a huge boost to our strength. And it's no secret that Aki and Kirijo have their hands full with their own problems. Oh, you're back. Jeez, you've been picking up some weird stuff.
Found a random topaz.
You hungry or something? Fine. I'll fix you up a good meal when we get back. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here.
Good morning.
It's been feeling a lot more like fall ever since the typhoon passed. I really hope the fighting ends before winter comes. I'm sure it will. What do we have, 3? Hold on. No, it won't, because if it's 1 each, we did fight 2 shadows once, but that would take us through November and then December. Yeah, it's not going to. Me neither, but I'd like to believe it will.
That's why.
A lot of people are concerned about stress these days. Hold on. Do I have anything for her? I don't remember Miss Onishi. Believe it. Hold on. I'm trying to get Southern, but I can't think of it. I have always depended. Yeah. Believe it or not, crying can relieve stress. The tension is washed away by all those tears. Unlike money, there's no benefits to saving up your stress. When life gets rough, just cry it out. By the way, and maybe you found this out already, we sometimes describe difficult situations as headaches, but headaches caused by stress are a real thing. I'm feeling sleepy. Yeah, no, we don't want courage anymore.
Yes, that's right.
Migraines are probably the most talked about of them all. Some people are more prone to getting them due to their personality and habits. Really? I don't know that migraines are a result of personality and habits. There are also tension headaches, but those are really nasty too. Tension headaches are when the muscles of your head contract due to overloaded stress. That's why it's so important that you never bottle your stress up. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Czar is saying, you were saying some things in this game are weird. Most of that can be explained with one word, Japan.
Everyone,
the Japanese are weird. The culture is certainly very different from mine, which I try to keep in mind. But certain things like migraines are caused by personality traits. That doesn't sound right to me. Everyone settle down.
So, there won't be any more classes this afternoon.
Didn't know this was voice acted.
But that doesn't mean you're free to goof around. It's time to work together and put away the Culture Festival displays and decorations. I'll assign you into 3 groups for the cleanup. The first group will go to the science lab. Your leader will be...
Afternoon classes were canceled so we could clean up the Culture Festival displays.
Okay, let's hurry up and get this over with.
Roger that.
Got it.
I guess this was the photography club's display. Look, they got a pretty good picture of you. Whoa, the guy who took first looks pretty suntanned.
That's Hayase. He's crazy fast. Of course, it's only a matter of time until I take him down.
You've already got him beat in the sweaty department. I swear I've never seen you without your gym clothes. Then again, maybe you're the smart one here. Just walking around is enough to work up a sweat these days.
Hey, you guys can jabber all you want, but at least keep things moving. At this rate, we'll be here all day.
Sorry, Takeba. My bad.
Hey, what's got you all worked up?
Nothing. Jeez.
Yo, I brought the tools and stuff. The nail puller, tape, and, what else was it?
If you require a drill, I have one installed.
Cool, thanks guys. Wait, hang on. Where's the bubble wrap, Iori?
Bubble wrap? Oh, right, we gotta pack stuff up. Good call, man. You should go get it. You know where they keep that stuff, right?
Well, yeah, but you're the one who forgot to grab it.
Oh, are you sure you don't want to go? That place is like a paradise, you know? Some fine chicas there, it'd be just your type.
What? No way. You serious? Give me the details, man.
Ahem. I believe I asked you all to hurry it up so we could go home.
I am Yukari in this scene. Can we please just get the hell out of here?
Oh, sorry, Yuka-san. Man, talk about an ace directive.
I heard that. Jeez, how stupid can you be?
Junpei? More like Stupay.
I'm getting deja vu. Fine, I'll go to the supply room later.
Still, it's a real shame the Culture Festival fell through. There were so many cool events I was looking forward to, like the stand-up comedy duos. They said it was going to be open mic, so I was planning on trying it out.
Whoa, really? With who?
You.
Wait, me? You're gonna just push me on stage without even saying anything?
I'm just messing with you. It was actually Miyamoto.
Who, me? Hell no.
Just another joke. Chill out, guys. I'll do it with you then.
Bring it on. Also, hello to Fox McCloud.
Now that's the spirit. Why don't we show these guys what we've got? Hello out there, everyone. We're the famous comedy duo, Kenji Tomochika.
Where's my name?
Ooh, nice and snappy. You're pretty good. Man, I can't wait for the Culture Festival. It's gonna be awesome, huh?
Was that your entire routine? Oh, no, we're still going. It's already over, dummy? I don't know, none of these are funny.
What, you're giving up already? All you gotta do is sleep like 360 more times and bam, Culture Festival. You know what they say, early to bed, early to rise.
Makes you healthy, or is it lies?
There you go, we got a top quality one this time. Kinda depressing, though. Hey, speaking of jokes, here's a good one. What do you do when your key isn't working?
You keep trying.
That's the lamest joke I've heard in years. Guess that's the best GeckoCon has to offer. Not bad, considering we didn't rehearse this at all. Man, we would have been great.
All right, break it up, you guys. Seriously, I take my eyes off you for 1 second.
Speaking of things that would have been great, you missed out on your chance to be a maid, Takeba-san.
Huh? Oh, so word got out about that. I, for one, am fine with missing that opportunity.
And a lot of guys were real disappointed. Ain't that right, Miyamoto?
Huh? How should I know? Wait, why are they disappointed? The maids are there to help at the cafe, right?
Such a pure soul.
Well, it's kind of something that guys fantasize about. Mainly Junpei.
Oh.
So creepy.
What are you looking at me for? What did I do?
Junpei-san.
Oh, come on. You too, Ai-chan?
Simulator's asking, do I know how many ears Captain Kirk has? 2? It's clearly a setup, but I have no idea. We finished our cleaning with no further issues. Or 0 because he's a fictional character. I'm gonna go with 2. 3. The left ear, the right ear, and the final frontier. I've not heard that.
Greetings.
That was quite a sizable typhoon. I'd expected the school would have sustained some damage. However, I was mistaken. It must be durably constructed. Still far from passing as human. So, if we can hang out with Chariot, I think that we are almost there, right? Yeah, I don't have a Chariot, but if we did... Nuts. Never mind. It is possible if we get a Chariot that that'll be enough to push it over the edge. I heard instead of postponing the Culture Festival, they canceled it entirely. My class wasn't going to do anything special, but I really wanted to see it. Yeah, that's some bull. I mean, I did say I wanted the Typhoon to come sooner, but why'd it have to come during the Culture Festival? Read the room, Typhoon. Alright, let's do our copy. And then if we can, like, go up with Chidori... No. Chihiro. Chidori's the one in the hospital. Then we might do that, but again, I need to check to see. We do not have a judgment. So we could get a judgment. Let's see if we're liable to go up with her. No, we will not. Not now. So Keisuke, now we're definitely going up with him, and he's, what, Temperance? Or Fortune? He might be Fortune. Right, Temperance is Bebe. Fortune is... I went past it, apparently. Art Club. Yeah, so let's go get Fortune, because we just, like, hung out with him between schools. Right, alright. Zara is saying, why did the star have to go behind the moon? It had to twinkle. I think I probably shared that with, like, my niece and nephew when they were, like, younger. I don't remember, like, jokes are weird for, like, kids to get their hands around. All right, so I remember when I was growing up.
Take a look.
Well, hold on.
Which will you choose?
We don't need hanged anymore. And I guess I don't need Empress at all. Strength we want. Priestess. We don't have a priestess. Those guys are mostly too high. Strength we want. Sun we want. Strength we also want. So we could get rid of this guy. That would give us a hangman, which we don't really want. Devil and fool. So nothing really great, except for the fact that this is a new persona that we don't have.
This persona, yes?
And she comes with Spirit Train. Here's a fortune, but it's too high level. Star and Aeon. Oh, hello. This person has all sorts of options for us. Atropos is Atropos. Too high, slightly too high, much too high, and Rongda is actually pretty good.
This persona is powerful.
Kinda like this person. Yeah, maybe. Shoot, I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of this priestess. That's too high. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what. Rather than glumming over this, let's go to... What did we want? We wanted fortune.
Please take a look. So you'll be summoning this one? Very well. It's yours. Very well. We look...
I remember when I was very young, there was this old joke, knock knock, who's there? Olive. Olive who? And then the payoff was like, Olive you, like I love you. And that was the joke. When we were young, my sister like completely misunderstood it just because like you're young, like you don't get the wordplay on it. So she started like her own line of knock knock jokes, which was knock knock, who's there? Piano you. And like that was just it was always exactly the same joke. And like, you know, you can tease her about it now. I mean, don't, but I could. I'm not sure that she remembers it, but I distinctly remember that. And just like, yeah, like at what point in your life do you start to like get a sense for what's funny, even to you? And I don't know. It's got to be one of those like milestones of like growing up. I tried out that card game for cell phones, but I couldn't get into it. It wasn't hard to understand. It was just too simple. Oh well, I'll try something else. We've not talked to Phone Obsessed Student in a minute.
Hello.
Oh, Chakariko-kun, do you think that you can make it to our club today? Yes.
Yeah.
See you there. Never mind. Let's just focus on making some art. Oh, and this will be it. Yeah, this will be our last day. The scratching of pencils echoes throughout the art room.
Hey. Do you have some time to chat after art club? Everyone's working so hard.
So are you. Yeah.
Is that what it seems like to you? That I'm working hard? Well, I told my dad about studying abroad. He said I should give it a try. And just the other day, he was telling me to quit. He's always wanted me to be a doctor till now. So for him to say that, I just don't know what to think.
It's your choice now.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, if I study abroad, it kind of feels like I'm doing it because that's what my dad wants. Thanks. This has been eating me up for a while, and it feels good to talk about it. You're really the only one I can talk to about this stuff.
Hiraga expressed his gratitude to me. I feel like we're becoming better friends. And then it's 6 with him? Yeah. We went up quick with him. Like, I don't feel like we've hung out with him that much.
It's great that you've always made your own decisions. Not like me, though. Sorry. We should get going. My driver's picking me up, so I can have him drop you off near your dorm if you want.
Hiraga and I left school together.
Oh, welcome back.
Have you noticed that there have been more cases lately? I wish there was something I could do about it. But there's nothing I can do, is there? At least, not this time. It's frustrating. Come to think of it, the crops that I planted on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. Maybe I should go check on them. Let's do that right now. Dead man had ties to local loan sharking operations. Police say the lack of a struggle most likely means his assailant was familiar with him. The victim had likely contracted apathy syndrome, preventing him from fighting back. Really? Just like... okay.
Excuse me.
It is difficult to determine a shadow's strength, particularly these last 3. It would be safer and more secure for us to prepare and train accordingly as well. Alright, let's, oops. We're gonna hit the rooftop so I don't forget to do this. But yeah, we are basically at time. I was hoping to get it to the point where we would... whoops. That we would be basically ready to run into Tartarus, and we might. Like, let me go back down to first floor lounge. However, like, I don't think that we will, because Koromaru's available, Aragaki's available.
Isn't that right?
Mitsuru is saying all that. Mitsuru is saying all that, but we only have 3 shadows left. Once we defeat them, there won't be any more news about the Lost. Wow. Blah, blah. We just have to give our best for a bit longer.
Is that?
The news has been reporting that the number of the Lost is increasing again. I wish we could receive some good news for once.
No.
Yo, Sama, how you doing, dude? I'm okay. It's okay to be okay. After all, there's people that need my positive energy to cheer up.
By the way...
The other day, I saw Koro-chan eating something other than his usual dog food. Do you know who got it for him? Or maybe somebody made it. He looked so happy eating it. I think I'll head to my room in a bit. Oh, don't mind me. I'm usually like this. Alright. So, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna go to Tartarus today. Like, on this evening. But we are going to return to title, because I'm basically out of time for today. And... yeah, if we do in our next episode go into Tartarus, it will be primarily so that we can rescue those folks, because I already hit the border floor and the shadows were running away from Sama-chan. Like, we are very well positioned for the next full moon event. So my prediction is next episode of Persona 3 will be through to the full moon event and then probably beyond, and we'll see what awaits us there. Now we're going to go find somebody fun to raid. Thank you guys very much for hanging out today, and we will see you again as early as tomorrow. We'll have to see. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.